DK.
They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way up, way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down. No, got a soul view to myself. Yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation. Now I got rollies all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Water on bed like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous. Don't see the grind that I know that it came with. Oh, I ain't make it this far for myself. I had to prove to everybody else. I had to set them straight. I had to boss. I had to renovate. I know they hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out. Yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment. I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly. I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah, they hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate.
Burn live, y'all. Burn live, y'all. Marijuanically keeping y'all connected. Hashtagging these red eyes. Changing the viewers' eye red. Keeping underage smoking off social media. Do a quick mic check. Hashtagging these red eyes. Changing the viewers' eye red. Keeping underage smoking off social media. Definitely killing myself for your entertainment. Sitting here with my friends and you and family starting a cannabisation. Welcome to another Burn Live show where we marijuana talk about things that are politically, things that are affecting us on everyday basics. I went live earlier today and I talked about a few things that had went across my timeline I thought was important. I went off air. I woke up, took a nice little nap, and another video came across my timeline. And this specific video came with a receipt. To let us know what's going on here in America and what are important to us and how the government is treating us compared to they treating other people. This video came across my timeline. I thought, wow. I thought couldn't be true. Yes, I thought these things, and I thought these things were, I keep always forgetting to press live over here. Always, like I said, I thought it was true. I thought this was where we were going. And when I looked at the headlines and the headings, I was like, oh my God, this can't be true. And then he was like, man, I got the receipts. I think when you go live or when you make a video, when you're uploading anything like this, and you have the receipt to back it up, I think this is where the problem comes in. This is where people look at the situation and be like, you know what? I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure of what's going on. I'm not sure if this is how it's supposed to go. I'm not sure this is what type of policy I was trying to entreat. Now, we having these ideas and these thoughts like that. We on the same team. When I seen these figures and when I seen this article, and I'm just gonna bring it up like this. Yeah, I'm bringing it up like that. Yeah. I brought it up like this. I hope y'all can see it. Okay, so y'all can't see it. I got my other screen over here to help me make sure that y'all can see things okay until I learn buttons and stuff, but bring it up bigger for y'all to see. Okay? Yeah. So it says migration are getting $1,300 a month in food stamps and $5,000 in cash in New York. Ladies and gentlemen, when y'all see this, y'all probably think that I'm playing. Y'all probably think that I am lying. You probably think that I am on some bull crap. I did too. Then they got this part right here where you can see the receipt. And they don't have it to where I can blow it up either. That's crazy. They ain't got that zoom. They ain't got that zoom in special, which I really do need to learn how to zoom in on my podcast and on pictures and stuff to make it easier to see. I do need to learn that. So that says this is a receipt. You know what? Instead of me explaining to you, I'm gonna just play a little bit.
I got your big reason why you better not vote for Kamala Harris. This X post made me so mad I almost threw the phone across the room. I need a goody powder because I have a headache. Why is it this illegal alien, this so-called migrant from Venezuela, left a receipt at the cash register in one of the New York City bodegas?
I got the receipt. I'm going to show you what the receipt. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you the receipt right now. I didn't know what her reaction was going to be, but I definitely pulled up the receipt. So this was the receipt, and this is what's going viral on the internet right now. It said, my friend was behind a Venezuelan woman in line at a store, and a woman left a receipt, which is not abnormal. People don't want to take their receipts. I don't always take my receipt with me either. Even when I go to the bank, I just give it back to the teller and say, hey, can you get rid of this for me? Look at this S right here. I can't get EBT and look at the cash balance. We'll let them tell us it's no help though. The cash balance, if you look at that right now, the cash balance, the EBT cash balance is $4,400. The food stamp balance is $13,000. I've been covering the migrant crisis on the Millionaire Morning Show for over 2 years now. Well over 2 years. I've been watching them flood into the country. I've been aware of what's happening in New York. They've been giving them debit cards and credit cards. And they give them free housing. They give them school. They give them Medicare. They give them health care. They give them everything. And on top of that, they also stealing scooters and they DoorDash. And so they compounding it. And so the American dream is very much alive for these migrants. And so I can understand why that woman was absolutely disgusted at what was going on. But I wasn't expecting her to hit me with the ooh-op shebang in the beginning, but let's dive into it.
Hold up. I'm going to tell you. Why is it that this heifer who has never put anything into this country, never worked in this country, never paid Social Security tax, never paid a property tax, never put into the IRS, never paid anything into anything, came here with her damn hands stuck out, came from country, wherever the hell you from,
when y'all stop being distracted by Meg Thee Stallion and you stop being distracted by the recent photo op of them getting fleeced by Russia and bringing Paul Whelan and Evan home, then you can start getting back to the brass tacks of understanding exactly how these people are helping you, or are they helping everybody else around you? And what's the real agenda? Because nobody is asking an uncomfortable question. And then I see y'all in my comments and y'all want to go back and forth with me and say, oh, Anton, you must be. No.
I appreciate everybody liking the videos, coming in. I appreciate. Oh man, I really appreciate it. Hello, what is your strategy? What are you use to promote your podcast? I don't have nothing to promote my podcast. I just do our word of mouth. I am a young I'm not young. Let me put it like that. I'm not young. I'm just here to stay facts and here to show. If I blow up, and I appreciate everybody's help, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I've been going through some of these podcast promotion groups, and you are one of the first feedbacks that I ever got. Hello, John. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Burn Live Show, where we are discussing things that are important to us. I am going over a video to let you know about the crises that are affecting us as everyday people, and we're starting in New York. Okay, this is real. This is true. Please like, share. I appreciate it so much, y'all. Let's get back into this.
No. I am Anton from Anton Daniels First. And in order for me to do that, I got to be America first. I don't want my tax dollars going over into illegal immigration, and they asking the federal government. So don't think that just because it's happening in Chicago and New York and Denver and all of these places, and they giving all of these money to these migrants, that it's not your tax dollars also, because you don't live in these places. This is coming straight from the top, big dog. It's coming straight from the top. And they let all of these people in, and we don't want to put it at the feet of the person that y'all think y'all want to vote for, because you're ignoring it in order to be able to ride out with identity politics. I'm going to let her rock. I'm going to absolutely let her rock and get her rocks off.
This individual left the receipt where she had just bought some food at the bodega. Okay? Her food stamp balance.
Get it off, mama.
Let me make sure I'm getting this right. On her EBT card, her taxpayer funded EBT card, her food stamp balance is $13,401.82.
Bang.
For 1 month.
Bang.
That's this individual's food stamp balance.
Who y'all
for
voting
1
for?
month.
Who y'all voting for?
Okay. Because when you use your EBT card, it leaves a record of the balance
How much
after you've gone to the store and spent it, whatever. But
I didn't even know that until I actually seen this post. But let's rock.
Somehow this was literally never, and yeah, I said it, I'm going to say it again. This who has never paid anything into the system is somehow worthy to get $13,401.82.
Welcome to America.
Cash balance is $4,498.85.
She's stressing out.
when y'all wake up, when y'all wake up and realize that this is stuff like this is actually happening in your neck of the woods, in your homes, in your counties where you from, when you wake up and see that this is actually happening, when you wake up and understand that the administration after Trump is the group that did this, when you understand the administration giving this to immigrants that just came over here, not you that bust your ass, not you that worked at that job for 10 years. When you understand that this is happening today, right now, this is not a game, this is not a joke, you're paying for it's coming out your money, maybe then we will wake up. Maybe things that I discuss and I talk about on my podcast and I try to discuss with anybody, anywhere that I go, maybe it will start hitting home now that you see it's on TikTok. Maybe TikTok will open up the doors and let y'all know what's right or wrong, or what's good or bad, what's healthy, what's unhealthy. I want y'all to really look at this video. Understand migrants getting $1,300. Come on, bro. They barely giving you $200 a month. You're barely getting $600 a month. Got 1 or 2 kids, 600, what, 12 at the most? This person from Venezuela is getting what you get in a year. She get what you get in the butt. She is what y'all get in a year. I put this up on my regular Facebook page because yet again, I got friends and family on my regular Facebook page, especially family, that I think that needs to see this article, that really needs to get a grasp on what's going on and say like, hey, is this a problem or not? Don't know. Got probably the USA hat, y'all. I don't wear this without. This is crazy. This is insane. This is what I've been trying to warn people, but a lot of people like, I don't care. Okay.
Don't stress out.
I
man.
really do need a goodie powder.
This is what Trump meant when he said taking black jobs.
What is a goodie powder?
That's just one. That's one of them. That's one of them.
Crazy.
New York has hundreds of thousands of these foreign nationals.
And they literally cutting the budget for trash, schools, and police officers, not hiring no more police officers because they got to make sure that they fund the migrant crisis. And I know because I've been covering it. So when you
defunding the police is happening. Killing rates with places where high guns is happening. Quit thinking it's not going down. It is going down.
You ask me, Anton, why are you so passionate about making sure that people become informed voters of whether or not you really want to vote for the woman that is supposed to be overseeing and participating in what's happening at the borders? Of course I'm going to be passionate about it because it's our money. You should listen. I'm not even a blackity black, meaning that I don't even stand on a whole you should be doing things just because you black or aligning with people just because you black. But I know a lot of y'all been asking for reparations. I would rather you get reparations than somebody that has never paid taxes in this country in their life. Not saying that I think that anybody should or shouldn't get reparations because that's not my fight. But I would rather you get it than they get it. At least you American. At least you a citizen. At least you work. At least you pay your taxes. At least you down for whatever it is that happens inside of the United States of America. If it was ever a draft, you the one that's going to be out there fighting for us country. Why shouldn't you get it over them at least? And then they got the nerve to sit there in your face and say, well, I'm not ever going to specifically do anything for you. You ain't got to say nothing. You doing it for everybody else.
Roaming around.
Mm.
Why does she have $13,000 in food stamps?
It's a good question, Mama.
I'm mystified. I mean, veterans are literally sleeping on the freaking streets with maybe $100, $200 a month in food stamps.
And unemployment is going up.
And they fought in wars to
jobs is laying off. Nationwide just did a mass layoff today.
They don't get $13,000 a month in food stamps.
You're gonna have
and
to
they don't get $4,498 a month in cash. I'm looking at it. Just I can't even believe this is real.
Well, believe it, Mama. And I'm going to definitely link back to her profile in order for y'all to be able to follow her if y'all want to check out her content, because I always like to support the content creators. But I'm trying to tell y'all.
He need to come support me because he be doing big things and I'm doing small things. I need to put out, he need to come here. But y'all check this out, man. This is what I'm talking about on my podcast when I say that this is real. This has been going down. I used to just cover marijuana. We used to spark marijuana. Now I'm getting political because I see things that matters to us that we do not talk about. We're not talking about these things because to a lot of people, it doesn't matter to them. It doesn't matter to you. I still been understanding to people that they vote don't count until they sit down. And this is what I'm looking for. I think this is where I'm moving my podcast in a direction of. I'm looking for those people, those individuals who don't feel like they should vote, who think their citizenship shouldn't matter. We got another order. We got another video. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
Value
market.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But y'all want since we're talking about the crisis, might as well keep going.
For your property or home. We see it happen all the time, but they didn't give you anything at all. And you're saying there was no subway or highway or train system or nothing like that there. So why did they say they demolished the property?
They said building violations. And it's crazy because my mother was fixing up. It's a commercial property at that. So it's commercial property at the bottom, it's 4 apartments at the top. And my mother was working on it. And how we found out that the building was unlawfully demolished was the electrician. He called, he said, "Hey, Miss Marsh, the building isn't here." And my mother called the city. They had no information.
But you own so you didn't even know they were going to demolish. They didn't tell you that they were going to demolish the building. You just drove by one day and the building wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, the electrician.
That's crazy.
And said that it was no longer there. So my mother at the time, she's 73. She's like, "No, they're not. They're not supposed to do that." So she went, down to City Hall. She spoke to the law department. They really couldn't give her any information. But one person in the law department told her to go get a police report. So she did go back and get a police report. And then they told her to file a claim. She filed the claim. And they said that the reason why we weren't paid out was because of building violations. And I said, well, where are the building violations? You have to go to buildings court. You have to go through a whole lot of stuff. You just can't knock down a building. And come to find out, my mother was fighting this by herself. At that time, I was managing and I was working, doing my own thing. And I kept telling my mom, I'm like, well, just get a lawyer. And in Chicago, they have it where you can't get an attorney. You can't get in the Black communities. What they have done is they prey on Black seniors. They play on our communities and on buildings and properties that are already paid off. So not mortgages. And that's what I think a lot of people don't understand. You own a home, but if you're still paying a mortgage, do you really own that home?
Mhm.
You know, these homes have already been paid. This has been in my family since 1965. Okay, it's a Sandpiper Lounge.
This is New York too. This is New York.
It was a landmark. Before that, it was Fannie Mae Candies. You know, so
there was no tenants. They didn't have to take anybody out the building. It was
no,
empty.
no. My godfather was living in there. They told him he had 10 minutes to get out, and he's 80.
Jesus Christ.
You know,
10 minutes to get out.
10 minutes to get out, and he's 80. Now, mind you, they don't have social media. They don't, you know, and then at the time, the only attorneys that you can get for stuff like eminent domain or them stealing our properties is two. It was two, and it was Ed Vodoliak and Ed Burke. Now, they both have been convicted of stealing properties. Like they're were aldermen at the time. So Chicago has a thing that no matter what, you're not gonna get no justice. Like Chicago is one of the most corrupt cities on earth. And they put my mother in the hospital twice. So I had to leave Atlanta, put my stuff in storage, and I've been fighting ever since. Now, mind you, while I'm fighting, I'm dealing with this immigration invasion that's coming in. I have other Black seniors that are coming down to city council as well because they're stealing their properties too, and it's only in certain areas. It's in TIF districts. Now, New York is a TIF district. Do you understand? You know what that is?
No, what's the TIF district?
It's tax increment financing. So they're supposed to give you money in blighted areas, and predominantly Black areas, and they're supposed to help you build your community up. But the
Give
money,
you tax breaks, things like that. They want to encourage more people in the community to invest back in the community.
yeah. And what they're doing is they're taking the money. We call it a piggy bank, and they're giving it to predominantly white areas and now Hispanic areas. And our Black areas are not getting anything, but it's in certain areas. Inglewood. My property was in Auburn, Gresham, South Shore. South Shore is the only Black area still in Chicago that's by Lake Michigan. Everybody know about Summertime Shop. So they're taking our properties. You can't get any help. You can't get any media, you know, and I'm not from Chicago. My mother's from Chicago. My mother left there in 1978 because it was so racist. I'm from Albany, New York. And I just fight different. You know, when I first started this, everybody was like, oh, you're going to need 100 people. And I'm like, nah, because everybody, it's different times, it's different generation. Everybody not going to fight like me, you know, and I've always been that person to question, to challenge. I know how to read. We have to know our Constitution. A lot of people do not know the U.S. Constitution.
You know, the crazy thing is, if you had squatters in there, it probably would have took them a lot longer to get it out because a lot of times squatters have more right than the actual homeowners and business owners. Let me ask you a question. I know when they said the violations, I know a lot of times, especially the government, what they do is they'll give you violations. Like they say you had trash on your property and they'll give you a ticket for that. Was that part of the violations, things like that?
Now they're giving us, because we still own the land. So now they're giving us violations for that. No, it was, they said it was abandoned. It wasn't abandoned.
Abandoned, they do that if the doors are not locked or the windows are broken.
Basically abandoned. That was the main thing. They said that one of the doors was messed up. It was not messed up. It's just that they wanted that property. They wanted that property because it was in a TIF zone. And they continue to do this, and they do it. They prey on seniors.
Yeah, I've heard that before. What is the property worth? Well, what would be the value of the property if it was up and running and everything?
Probably about 10 to 15 million.
Wow.
And
has to be. It would have to be more than that because you would have to also count in the fact that if you had tenants and you had rent.
Yeah, especially now with this immigration situation, like. You know, like that's one thing my mother said, like, damn, if we had the building, we'd be able to house because they're giving so much money out, you know? So, and rent is expensive. Like the fact that I have to pay rent a month when I have 4 apartments and a commercial property. I have my own brand. I'm into comedy. I'm in a lot of Uncomfortable Truth lifestyle. My motto is Paper Pussy Peace, you know, and
used to manage Dick Gregory.
And I just feel like I
talking with that word feeling, y'all.
am like I'm being heard, but I'm shadow banned as well because at the end of the day, this is a thing that happens in Chicago. And if I get heard, or if, you know, thank you, I appreciate you guys for letting me on this platform because Chicago's scared, you know, and they're scared because they know this is what they do. We have 110 Illinois state black representation in Congress, and they don't do anything.
They don't even bring it up.
And this is a Democratic city.
Mm-hmm.
So
Democratic city, Chicago, 8 representatives in Congress. So why y'all not doing nothing for black folks? Some people, I think they hear this, but then you got to think about it. What is the purpose, or what is the point, or what is the benefit? You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. That's how I see it. It's like you want to do for blacks and blacks, but y'all not willing to fall down and crawl and hurt and skin your knee. I've been doing this podcasting thing, and I don't think I have really had nobody come out here and say they really wanted to sponsor me like that. But I've been doing this podcast since 2017. Am I the best? I never claim I'm the best, but I've been keeping at it. There has been a couple of times where I fell down. I got really discouraged. There has came a time where I got discouraged. I didn't think that there was nothing for me. So therefore, I want to say, like, yes, I get it. I really do get it. But coming from this point of view right here, where you hear about Chicago, all this blackness, y'all still can't get nothing done. Like maybe how they doing in Atlanta. I don't think they want to.
You know, when people talk about Democrats, you know, how the democracy and how they care, Chicago's different.
So what are they saying the building is worth, and what are they saying? Are they just saying, well, we just demolished it, F you and your family? Or
No,
what are they saying now?
That they were not under the impression that we owned it. So that is one of the arguments, and it's been in a trust the whole time. So they went and got a fraudulent document and said that, oh, a guy named Timothy owns it, but the person Timothy is the same person that, so back in the day when you would get deeds from, like, it was LaSalle Bank. LaSalle Bank is now Bank of America.
Mm-hmm.
They nominate somebody, and the person who they nominate is usually a bachelor or a widower. So back then the deeds would have this name on there that the bank nominated. So they're trying to use that as this is the person that owned it. And it's like, no, we own it.
Is Timothy still alive? Is Timothy trying to say he owns it?
Timothy 90, and no, Timothy's dead, first of all. Okay, that's number one. And number two is that's what they used to do back in the day.
Course,
like if you look up how they used to do it. So the thing is, my mom's 75, my godfather's 80. They're not supposed to, you know, they just take our properties, and they're going to continue to do it if no one does not fight for it and we get some legislation.
So when you're down there at, these city council meetings, are you alone in this fight, or are there other people that's experiencing like illegal?
Yeah, there's a lady named she's not experiencing legal eminent domain. She's experiencing, her name is Jessica Jackson. They're trying to take her property through probate court. Now, her mother had no debt. Her mother left a 3 family building in South Shore. South Shore is still only one of the places that black people have for the lake, and they're trying to take her property. And she said, you know, that has been paid off since she was 16. She's 61.
Mm-hmm. So who's because you know it's somebody behind it, right? So I'm sure it's some white man that
or it could be black.
Or it could be black, because that happened to my parents.
Whoa. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's reiterate how he felt, because he based this off feelings. I want to. What?
Because you know it's somebody behind it, right? So I'm sure it's some white man that
or it could be black.
It's the facial expression when he got smacked in the face, because it's always got to be the boogeyman. I'm tired of hearing this boogeyman. Tired of hearing the boogeyman. And when the boogeyman color don't fit the description, you sound like he sound like the police. It's not a white man. He want to turn the other cheek almost.
Somebody behind it, right? So I'm sure it's some white man that
or it could be black.
Or it could be black, because that happened to my parents in Brooklyn. So my parents had a brownstone in Brooklyn. My grandfather passed away, left it down to, it was like 12 of them. And he finagled his way on the deed and then was almost like part of the kids, part of that process. And I see them do that a lot, especially when they feel like people don't understand, don't know the laws, and they get in and then they're able to get the script. So have you figured out who's behind trying to buy the script? Because somebody seems like they're trying to buy this property, know the value of the property. It's a white
developer, and that's what they do. It's unfortunate, but our aldermen make deals behind our back and for, paybacks, whatever they want to call it, and they promise our properties to them. And you can't get any help. My mother, we have a federal court case. It's like pro se. We do have an attorney, but I'm still, skeptical when it comes to him, because they pay out, but there's an act called Blight Property Act 1947, 1949. And the Blighted Property Act 1947, 1949 that a lot of people don't talk about is, even if they felt like it was an abandoned building or they felt like it was something wrong with it, they're supposed to go to the governor, and the governor is supposed to ask the attorney general to eminent domain it, and you still have to compensate. They don't do no law, no policies, and I say this all the time, Chicago policies do not trump the U.S. Constitution. It does not trump federal laws. And that's the problem, I think, with America. We don't understand that the Constitution is for us, regardless of what color we are.
What can be done now?
Go back to the part where this person is trying to let you know that the Constitution trumps state law and that it's here to protect you. And when you got an orange man that screams orange man bad, but still trying to protect the Constitution, and you're looking at people who's disobeying the law, who's taking advantage of the books, I like that, taking advantage of the books, we see this as a problem, but we don't address it. But we still want to point at the white man. It's a white man that want to develop the property in the thumbnail, but it's a black man that can nah, this is for my peoples. What blase, black, nah, man, let me cut me a little deal on the side, see what I can do. Instead of developer going to the property owner, which the developer don't want to spend the extra money and do it the right way. We're going through problems like this. Okay. This part is where we need to get more educated, ladies and gentlemen, and what's going on in America. Yes, we do need to get more educated. If you think that's a problem of being more educated and knowing what's going on in your community, in your neighborhood, you're going to wind up with problems like that article we just watched, we just went over, where the state or your city is going to take your property. And what you going to do about it? You don't know the law. You know the rules. And then by the time you look it up and find out the laws or the rules, it's too late. It's already gone. You didn't make the right counter moves in time to argue your rights. Now, saying the stuff like Charleston White, y'all have been all up in here crazy. I want to see this, but they don't have it up there, so we're not going to cover it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm not here calling nobody dumb, stupid, none of that stuff. But if we're not going to stand for what you believe is right, no matter how you look at it, Democrat or Republican, liberal, social, what do you hear in America? What do you believe in? What are your rights? What do you think is strongly administrated for you? we're gonna be hurt. I don't want us to be hurt over laws and have situations going down. I don't. I had to read something real quick to make sure, see if I wanted to discuss it. And it's not heading in the direction that I want to go right now. $95 days until the election. Kamala Harris is doing her thing. This is really the big subject. This is the big talk. Trump rallies. Trump is still making moves, having sit downs and talks. Kamala is preparing for her next big VP pick. She getting ready for the DNC. We still having crime and crisis going everywhere. This is what we still see is our problems that's going on. We have big influencers. And when we see them hit us with one of those good old, I don't know what to say.
What's good, bro?
What's up, my guy?
Shit, chilling. What you was on?
I was just switched off this good article. I might have to backtrack and go over it with you real quick. Hold on. I got another invite. Man, I was trying to get a couple of Democratic brothers in here.
We gotta find some Democrats.
Man, why are they so hard to find? Like, no offense, I'm not trying to talk bad about Democrats, but we run into them every day. Like, don't get it twisted. We run into them every day. But to get them to have a sit down and a conversation, just a conversation, it's hard.
Especially right now, because, like, nobody wants to be a Democrat right now.
But yet again, they've been them. Like, it's hard for me to even find black podcast shows, and I'm like, okay, this is a black podcast show. Where are they?
A black podcast show. I mean, why you want to expand a little bit? You want to start getting?
I want to learn. How am I supposed to learn? If I just sit up here and as the people would say, just keep spewing, people realize, oh man, you really sound like a Democrat hater. That's why there's been times on here that I have to defend the facts of certain legislation, certain laws that have been put in by Democrats. Like, you may not have liked it, but yet again, these were favorable laws in the situation, and I deal with thought of what I would have wanted.
So look,
like, I can go back and go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I interrupted you. I just wanted to really say, like, I actually just got this space, right, bro? And I want to see if maybe we could do something to expand the podcast a little bit, because I got a space.
Talk to me. What's on the mind? Or you want to talk off the show?
I mean, we could talk off, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we could talk off the show. We'll talk about it, because I want you to pull up. So yeah.
Okay. Boy, we don't put on a shirt so I don't get fined.
Boy, hell yeah. Hold on.
Nah, I got a couple of friends who I'm not gonna call them Democrats. I'm gonna call them independent, because one guy's independent, but still, I think his thoughts and mindset is what my audience would need to hear. A good conversation with him would be good. I believe it because I had a conversation with him on the phone one day. We was talking for like 3 hours, and I was like, "Man, this is the conversation that I need for my podcast." Period.
Yeah,
I got another friend who I haven't talked to in a very long time. I don't know how he thinks. I don't, but I know how he was raised. So I am assuming that he's Democratic because of how he was raised. I believe that his values that he believes in, even though I'm going to make sure I'm going to make him sound like a conservative, he's still going to look at it as a democratical mindset. Just my idea.
Yeah, it would give a nice little contrast, you know what I'm saying? Especially with you know what I'm saying, you a Republican versus a Democrat, and I could be like the judge right in the middle. Like, like, hold on, let's have a we gotta find somebody who just really like Kamala Harris. That'd be fun. Like somebody that just loves Kamala, you know, like that black dude in that video we watched on CNN the other day. Like we need him on the show.
I really feel like, man, like the people that we're looking for are 50 and up.
I mean, as far as politics, I mean, but we could get, I mean, if you interested, I mean, you could get other people. A lot of people, black people don't know about politics, and they, you know what I'm saying? They don't really know about it. They act like they know. Yeah, they know Donald Trump. Yeah, they know Kamala Harris, but they don't really know about politics and history. A lot of people don't.
But see, you're right on that. So therefore, you see how I break it down. I go politics, but then I go on everyday average lives that we go through. Okay, let's move outside of politics. Even though what I'm finna bring up is politics, let's go about in your neighborhood. Yet again, I just played this video. Just played this video, right? This lady, I think it's a lady, man, whatever. I'm not sure. That's none of my business. That's not the point. But I just played this video of this person right here. This person right here is literally talking about Chicago. Talking about owning property, paid off property, but it's still abandoned. We ain't using it. Not in those specific ways, but we still not using it. We still not doing nothing with it. And you got these white property owners trying to come take our property away from us. But yet again, we don't know the laws and stuff like that. But instead of me saying it, I want people to really, that y'all heard, I'm going to break it down how I heard it. And see, like, this is what I be talking about when people claim that, black on black, but the boogeyman.
You can't get any help.
You
can't get any media. And I'm not from Chicago. My mother's from Chicago. My mother left there in 1978 because it was so racist. I'm from Albany, New York. And I just fight different. When I first started this, everybody was like, oh, you're going to need 100 people. And I'm like, nah, because everybody, it's different times. It's a different generation. Everybody not going to fight like me. And I've always been that person to question, to challenge. I know how to read. We have to know our Constitution. A lot of people do not know the U.S. Constitution.
The crazy thing is, if you had squatters in there, it probably would have took them a lot longer to get it out because a lot of times squatters have more right than the actual homeowners and business owners. Let me ask you a question. I know when they said the violations, I know a lot of times, especially the government, what they do is they'll give you.
Okay. I'm going to bring it up like this since y'all up in here, and this is how we're going to lead. This is how I'm going to lead this episode on right here, where we're starting to really understand. We're starting to really break down people in position of power that's abusing it and that's corrupt. I understand fixing the books and making a problem longer than what it needs to be long. To make money. You see what I'm saying? A problem supposed to take 2 weeks. But hey, I'm the mayor. I want to make money off of it, so I'm gonna make it last 2 years. 2 weeks, 2 years. I understand the prolonging, but it's starting to get to the point now. We're really starting to see those people that are corrupted who have zero interest in fixing up the cities and what needs to go on. Them people right there, when these people are exposed in whatever state, city, them the people that I'm trying to make sure that are not in the office after 2024. Because yet again, after 2024, and we still see some of these same people in these same offices, we're going to be going through as y'all already know, the same problem. Right? I'm going to play this, and then I want to play this other video from a lawyer of what I mean by we vote for a certain problem, thing is going to fix it until it backfires on us. And there's a law put into play that we talked about. And when I play this other video, you're going to smile 95210. You're going to smile because you're like, you know what? Oh my God. Now what we going to do? When I play this other video, after I get done playing this, I guarantee y'all we're going to be having a good conversation. I promise you that. Watch this. I'm playing this.
Violations like they say you had trash on your property and they'll give you a ticket for that. Was that part of the violations? Things like that?
Now they're giving us trash because we still own the land. So now they're giving us violations for that. No, it was they said it was abandoned. It wasn't abandoned.
Abandoned, they do that if the doors are not locked or the windows are broken.
Basically abandoned. That was the main thing. They said that one of the doors was messed up. It was not messed up. It's just that they wanted that property. They wanted that property because it was in a TIF zone. And they continue to do this, and they do it. They prey on seniors.
Yeah, I've heard that before. What is the property worth? Well, what would be the value of the property if it was up and running and everything?
Probably about 10 to 15 million.
Wow.
And
has to be. It would have to be more than that because you would have to also count in the fact that if you had tenants and you had rent.
Yeah, especially now with this immigration situation, like. You know, like that's one thing my mother said, like, damn, if we had the building, we'd be able to house because they're giving so much money out, you know? So, and rent is expensive. Like the fact that I have to pay rent a month when I have 4 apartments and a commercial property. I have my own brand. I'm into comedy. I'm in a lot of uncomfortable truth lifestyle. My motto is paper, pussy, peace, you know, and
Houston man is Dick Gregory.
Houston man is Dick Gregory. And I just feel like I'm just not I'm being heard, but I'm shadow banned as well, because at the end of the day, this is a thing that happens in Chicago. And if I get heard, or if, you know, thank you. I appreciate you guys for letting me on this platform, because Chicago's scared, you know, and they're scared because they know this is what they do. We have 110 Illinois state Black representation in Congress, and
y'all write that down, right? Somebody write that down. 110 Black representatives for the state of Chicago. I want y'all to write that down in your mind. Put that in back. Keep that in the back of your mind when these stories about Chicago pop up and they streets so dirty and trashy and innocent Black kids are getting shot at by another ruthless Black person.
Why are they always focusing on Chicago so much?
Because Chicago is one of the biggest cities in America.
That's one of them, but
it ain't the biggest.
Yet again, the next biggest is still ran by a Black person.
So what does that mean? So why is they saying that? Are they saying that Black people fault that the city is messed up? Is that what they're trying to say?
No, we're trying to say that as long as y'all been in these position of power and position of influence, I'm not going to say power, I'm going to just use the word influence. We're still going through the same struggle. There's no way that person should be going through property abandonment or somebody trying to get their property with all these Black people in front of this white man to get this property, but because we still like it's owned by some Black people. Huh?
But we're still in America.
But yet again, this is the fight that the Black people have fought for. So yet again, when you got black people in that position of power or that position of what I say, representation, influence, you would think when you see a black person struggling, you would be like more graceful. You would be like, nah.
See, but it don't work
take
like
up that.
that. Remember, it don't work like that because we in this country based on America, based on pretty much white supremacy. So even when
Where's
a
the
black
white
person,
supremacy at? We're
What?
talking about all black. So don't bring up white supremacy when we're talking about black in a moment.
no, I hear you, and yeah, and so that's what I'm saying. It's like something in the black mind coming from slavery to where we don't take care of each other like we supposed to. So even though you're the mayor, even though you're a representative,
What? How can what the hell do slavery got to do with 2024?
it got to do with our history, our lineage. I mean, if you Chinese and I got a partner that's a Filipino, and it's 2024. He tell me he still eat rice and shit like he in the Philippines because he's Filipino, and he don't live in the Philippines. He live right here in America. In 2024,
do he like rice? Do he like rice? Yes or no?
Yes.
Case closed.
That's what I'm saying. So he's still doing things that affected his past. So what I'm saying is when we talk about the blacks in America, we cannot forget our past. Anytime somebody want to say something negative
about slavery, nobody's forgetting. But what does?
I'm saying that's why black people get into power.
What is getting hung by trees? What is getting called a nigga and going across the street? Stay on your side.
Because it's part of your heritage, bro. Just like my Filipino partner still eat like he in the Philippines and he ain't there. So it's still in us to be oppressed. So that's why when you talking about the mayors and all these representatives, just because they're black and in power, that doesn't mean they're black and have power. So they're not doing nothing for the black people, just like Obama didn't do nothing for the black people when he was a president, because you're just a black person, but that don't mean you're doing nothing for the black people. And that's
yet again, okay. So yet again, guess what we didn't do? Guess what we did not technically do with Obama that we actually doing with Kamala?
What?
We actually caring about his heritage and where he come from and how they was raised. Oh my God, that actually kind of matters to people. That actually matters.
How they was raised?
Huh?
You say how they raised actually matters? And their heritage?
However, what a person values is brought up on actually kind of matters to the black community. If you know how they was raised, we can honestly say that we didn't know how Obama was raised. We just made big flashy movies and big flashy shows. Oh, he grew up in Chicago. Really?
Right.
Chicago, Iowa. Right.
And that you're making a good point. That's why I keep like stop, because you saying good points, and that's what I'm saying. Just how they thought of Obama, they thinking of these mayors and these other people the same way. But when they get in there, they realize, wow, this motherfucker ain't did shit for us the whole time. So all that 110 representation, these are all people that's clearly not doing nothing for nobody.
Okay, and I'm clearly with you. Now, yet again, this is our problem. This is where white people, Chinese people, LGBTQ people do better than us.
Right. So why?
They vote them people out. Like, no, get out.
And I'm telling you, the reason why all these other races are doing better is because what we've been through and how our mind, how we think.
But every other race has been through some type of slavery.
They didn't go through that. What we went through like 400 years ago. They didn't go through that. They didn't.
You can't say that.
I'm just telling you, that's the reason why black people are fucked up. It's the reason why.
Okay,
if we didn't go through that, then we'll just be making up excuses. If everybody went through the same exact shit and we last, that's like it's being a fair race. Think about a race. We like watching the Olympics.
Every other country has been through some type of racism and slavery.
I hear you, but what I'm saying is it's kind of like this. Think of the Olympics. We in the track and field. We running against each other. These motherfucking white people in the different races got a 400-meter head start. So yes, that's why we're always in last place. That's why we're always in poverty. That's why we always woo to woo. We're always black. The black doing this, the black doing that. These motherfuckers got a whole head start on us. More than 400 years because these motherfuckers was coming from England. They was coming with money. They came here to conquer. So we have a different history. We can't compare why blacks is doing this versus why whites is doing that. It's because
that was never the discussion.
Right.
I was just making a point to show that Chicago is full of blacks.
Okay.
The Congress is black, the mayor is black, the governor black, the senator is black, there are 110 representatives. Like, it's so influenced by the nature of black.
I don't think it's influenced as much by black people like you think it is. Yes, they have a figure. It's like I said, it's like Obama. You in there, but you're not doing nothing for nobody. You really have a shadow government.
Okay. Hold on. This is what I'm saying. You're not doing, get them out. Yeah, it's that hard and simple at the same time.
You know why it's not that hard or simple? Because it's like, you get them out, they're just going to replace somebody that do the same thing. That's why they're in office.
We replace them. That's what I'm saying. We at Chicago, we replace these people. We put them there.
No, we don't
get into place without us.
I don't think that's necessarily true because
that is true.
For example,
in Chicago, when it comes to voting, it's way more blacks to vote than whites in Chicago. It's way more than that.
Yeah, but think about it like this though. So say you got to vote, right? But you're not choosing the person that you voting for. You just got to choose from Donald Trump or Kamala.
We're not talking about the president.
I'm saying, and the same thing it goes for mayor.
No, it does not.
Listen,
you get these options,
you get these options, these 3 options, these 4 options, and you got to choose from them.
No, it's somebody that goes out and run. You have to want to run for it yet again. Okay. I got into office. You didn't like how I ran. Instead of me running, instead of letting me stay in the office for 8 years and mess it up, the first 2 years that I'm in office, you didn't like, you should be getting me out. You don't like how I'm running.
So imagine I get you out, right? And we're in America. So imagine we get you out and then we just put in a person that do the same shit.
Why would you do that? That's dumb.
Because when they become in office, they have to do it. They have to do the same shit.
No.
People listen, I'm comparing it even to the presidential. People right now are saying since Joe Biden is old and sick and fucked up, right? We got that accomplished. And Kamala Harris running for president right now, and she just running around doing ads and shit, right? Megan Thee Stallion twerking. Who the fuck is running the country? Why they doing this? There's a shadow government running everybody that you don't even know of. So they could put a figurehead like Obama, and he never do nothing for black people because they're just a phase. They're just a phase.
Okay, you can go down that dark rabbit hole and understand that the Supreme Court is begging and all that stuff. That's not the point of my conversation or what I'm talking about, who actually affect the people of this conversation right here.
So I get you. So they saying that so what, you want to fire the mayor? Was it long story short or what?
Okay, we're gonna go deeper.
But I listened to her. And she's talking about how like the system is fucking.
Listen, hold on.
You know, when people talk about Democrats, you know, how the democracy and how they care, Chicago different.
So what are they saying the building is worth, and what are they saying? Are they just saying, well, we just demolished it, F you and your family?
No,
what are they saying now?
That they were not under the impression that we owned it. So that is one of the arguments, and it's been in a trust the whole time. So they went and got a fraudulent document and said that, a guy named Timothy owns it, but the person Timothy is the same person that. So back in the day, when you would get deeds from, like, it was LaSalle Bank. LaSalle Bank is now Bank of America.
Mm-hmm.
The they nominate somebody, and the person who they nominate is usually a bachelor or a widower. So back then the deeds would have this name on there that the bank nominated. So they're trying to use that as this is the person that owned it. That's like, no, we own it.
Is Timothy still alive? Is Timothy trying to say he owns it?
Timothy 90, and no, Timothy's dead. First of all, okay, that's number one. And number two is that's what they used to do back in the day.
Of course,
like if you look up how they used to do it. So the thing is, my mom's 75, my godfather's 80. They're not supposed to, they just take our properties, and they're going to continue to do it if no one does not fight for it and we get some legislation.
So when you're down there at these city council meetings, are you alone in this fight, or are there other people that's experiencing like illegal?
Yeah, there's a lady named Miss. Well, she's not experiencing legal eminent domain. She's experiencing. Her name is Jessica Jackson. They're trying to take her property through probate court. Now her mother had no debt. Her mother left a 3-family building in South Shore. South Shore is still only one of the places that Black people have for the lake, and they're trying to take her property. And she said, that has been paid off since she was 16. She's 61.
Mm-hmm. So who's the? Because it's somebody behind it, right? So I'm sure it's some white man that
or it could be Black.
Or it could be Black, because that happened to my parents in Brooklyn. So my parents had a brownstone in Brooklyn. My grandfather passed away, left it down to, it was like 12 of them. And he finagled his way on the deed and then was almost like part of that process. And I see them do that a lot, especially when they feel like people don't understand, don't know the laws, and they get in and then they're able to get the scripts.
All right. There we go.
That's what he's saying. Motherfuckers is trying to steal this shit. These white people stealing their shit. This is what I'm talking about. These motherfuckers.
Yet again. Okay. Right. Keep going.
Yeah, these people that's finessing and stealing, and these motherfuckers is not righteous, and they not just the Black Democrats.
You keep saying not the Black Democrats, but yet again, I have yet to hear stories about Republicans doing anything like this yet.
You probably ain't searching for it.
Bruh, I'm not even searching for these stories.
It's in your algorithm.
I don't specifically look for these stories. These stories are popped up.
In your algorithm, it's gonna keep popping up for you. You searched it before. It's in your algorithm.
I don't search. I didn't search for this. I didn't ask her to please go on a Breakfast Club and talk about this.
You don't gotta search for that. It's in your algorithm, so certain shit gonna pop up.
Most Democratic stations I've been on for the last few days.
So you said you don't see you can't find on there no Republican mayor, no Republican senator, no Republican nobody doing nothing fucked up.
Not like to this advantage, no. Fucking up paperwork.
All the mayors in the country.
A little. May I finish? Just the simple money laundry. Just you can't budget money right. Okay, you fucking up. Just the basics. Not all this extra. I went here. I'm taking money. I'm going on exclusive. I'm going after the president, but I'm hiring my boyfriend, but he taking me out. Like all this, like I don't know, just all this extra exposure that's just weird. White folks just normally cheat. Okay, I'm cheating on my wife. Stealing a little money here. Okay, I get caught. Lock me up. Boom. I'm just keeping it real.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's.
And most of these stuff, I go to lawyer. I'm just looking at lawyers. So that's where I basically get my information from. Is straight lawyers. Like most lawyers, hopefully lawyers ain't too Democratic or too Republican. It's just lawyers, just here to do a job.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you, man, it's just fucked up, bro. It's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. And trust me, there's plenty Republican mayors and senators or whatever. They not cool, bro. They not all cool, bro. Like you think they is. Unless we can look up some.
Be my guest. I don't care.
Okay. What about this? Oh, I got one. I got one for sure. Because I remember this happened. When she said this, and what's the name got on her? Hold on.
Not about old girl talking about eyelashes and weave and stuff.
Yeah, remember that?
Boy, shut up.
Hey,
Get something real. That's not no fucking scandal. That's just a conversation.
No, that was some fuck racist ass shit she said.
Boy, shut up. That's how this. Y'all don't even know what racist is even if it sacked y'all in the face. That's a cat fight. Don't give me a cat fight.
That was still fucked up to say.
No, it wasn't.
She had talked about her appearance. Like, why are you doing that?
She called her built and body built shapes up. So what? They both said something. I still think on both sides it don't matter. They got a nice little laugh. Me personally, I'm just keeping it real.
What about the mayor from New Jersey?
The mayor from New Jersey.
Yeah.
He a Democrat.
He a Democrat. He a Democrat.
I don't know why you think because it's New York is Republican ran.
What about this was a Republican. Because you believe that the Democrats are just doing all the fucked up shit. What about that one, bro? I sent you one. Let's look at that. It's not hard to search it up and just find a whole bunch of them. What about that mayor from Lakeside? He got locked up on multiple felony charges. He was so corrupt.
Say it again.
The mayor from Lakeside.
The mayor from Lakeside? Yeah. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, he got felonies, bro. It's a whole
in the past. You talking about past felonies?
No, let's hear this one.
Answer the question.
No, he got felony. He copped some felony charges as the mayor. He did some crazy stuff.
Oh, you call it felony charge as the mayor? Yeah, you don't need to be up in there. I don't care who you are.
This Mayor Reggie Tatum, a guilty verdict was handed down in St. Landry Parish. Tatum convicted of 10 felony counts for claiming overtime illegally following the historic 2016 floods. KATC's Jamie Angel was in court when the decision was reached, following only an hour of deliberation.
The former mayor walked out of the courtroom with a look of sadness and shock after hearing the verdict by Judge James Daugherty. Would you like to say anything, Mr. Tatum? No. How do you feel right now?
He said he didn't want to say nothing, so leave him alone, please.
The two-day trial wrapped up with Tatum taking the stand in his own defense, trying to justify authorizing nearly $13,000 in overtime for his work during the August 2016 floods.
You're under a particular microscope when you are elected.
This nigga say, look, okay, look, I'm stuck in the office, flood outside, baby.
It's actually a lot of these, bro.
Official, and you got to be mindful of your responsibilities. So,
before reading his verdict, the judge scolded Tatum, telling him that despite his long history of community service and support,
what state
he surrendered volunteerism in exchange for financial windfall. FEMA regulations state that an administrative order must be on the books prior to a disaster to authorize overtime pay for elected and salaried officials. Tatum attempted to circumvent the rule by creating an order after the fact and leaving the date off. When pressed by legislative auditors, Tatum could not provide the date of creation for that order. A forensic analyst determined it was drafted by Tatum on September 1st, 2016, weeks after the flooding. Tatum continues to maintain his innocence.
We have to respect it.
There's a lot of them, bro. A lot of these mayors is crooked, bro, and they been crooked. Stealing money and shit.
Yeah.
From Louisiana, all the way up to Maine, from Florida all the way to California.
Okay, now
There's another
look this
one right
mayor.
next there.
Look this mayor up. Is this mayor a Republican or a Democrat?
Look at former Niles.
Huh?
There's another one right next to it. I don't know. Is he a Democrat or Republican?
Oh my! Oh no,
I'm
we
just
don't
saying
know.
This is what mayors do.
But yet again, we need to. I'm talking about this first one right here that we looking up before I go to the next one. We need to find out if this guy a Democrat or a Republican.
What is it? We don't. What's his name? What's his name? What they say his name was?
Huh?
What they say his name was?
His name right there. Let's see.
Room with a look of sadness and shock after hearing the verdict by Judge James Dougherty. Would you like to say anything in your statement? No. How do you feel right now?
He said he didn't want to say that, so leave him alone, please.
The 2-day trial wrapped up with Tatum taking the stand and
Tatum. Mayor Tatum.
Of Louisiana. What is he, Tommy? Tell me, Tommy. I know you looked him up.
I'm looking him up, but I think he's a Republican. I only see, but I'm not sure.
I need not think it. We need to know, because if he's a Republican, I'm still laughing at it no matter what. It really don't. It matters, but that shit funny. He said it's flip. Quit thinking.
I think he might be a Republican. I don't know though. It don't really say if he is one or not. Oh no, there we go. Yep, Republican David Tatum. Yep. You're Republican, bro. You're Republican. I don't know if y'all can see this. No, y'all can't see that.
No, it's called stand.
You said what?
Send it. Where it says share.
in his own defense, trying to justify authorizing nearly $13,000 in overtime for his work during the August 2016 floods.
You're under a particular microscope when you are an elected official, and you got to be mindful of your responsibility.
That's not him. That's a white man.
Well, I'm not sure if that. I'm not sure, bro. You got to look that shit up. It says David Tatum. Is that his name?
I went to. Oh, hold on. That ain't him. I was say they went right to.
The one I sent you, the businessreport.com. I don't know what you went to.
I just went right to it. It
ain't no picture of nobody. So he a Republican.
Why they showing me everybody?
I'm saying so he a Republican. So what does that say? Like all mayors to be doing corrupt. All the mayors be doing corruption. It don't matter.
It doesn't say that he's a Republican or a Democrat, so you just can't be pointing fingers.
It say it right here.
It just claimed that he's something without proof.
It say it right here, bro. Republican. David Tatum.
Before reading his verdict, the judge scolded Tatum, telling him that despite his long history of community service and support, he surrendered volunteerism in exchange for financial windfall. FEMA regulations state that an administrative order must
I was taking money from FEMA too.
be on the
Go to
books
the next
prior
one.
to
They
a
all doing
disaster to authorize overtime pay for elected and salaried officials.
And
Tatum
guess
attempted to
what?
circumvent the
He's
rule by
doing the
creating
same
an order
exact
after
thing
the
that that
fact
girl
and
was
leaving
doing.
the date off. When pressed by legislative auditors,
Taking money from black people in the black community.
Not even from black people, just taking money, period. They mayors. Go to the next one.
But
'Cause
yet
white people
again,
doing
but
it too. White people doing it too.
can we slow down?
I'm just saying, everybody doing it. How slow we need to go? Everybody's doing it.
How is everybody doing it? You
Go
can't
to the
even
next
prove
mayor.
that
It's a whole list of
you
them.
can't even prove that this one a Democrat or a Republican. You just
It
want to
don't
throw him
matter.
under the bus. It doesn't matter.
I'm saying it doesn't matter if he's Democrat or Republican. What I'm saying is they're all doing it.
I'm glad you like to admit that it doesn't matter when Louisiana elected this man to get in office.
And what I seen that he was a Republican. If you got something to say he not, then show it. But what I read, he was a Republican.
Okay, we're just gonna take your word for it. Sure.
I mean, go to the next one. There's a whole bunch of them. I start scrolling. I just sent you like 6 different ones. I'm like, damn. I didn't clicked on 2 of them, and then about 20 of them popped up. Mayor this mayor corrupt, this mayor on charges, this mayor. You feel me? Just for argument's sake, I gotta say, all the mayors is doing it.
What is your argument if you're only showing me Democratic mayors?
Bruh, I'm showing you different mayors. They don't just automatically say if they Democrat
You're
or
showing
Republican.
me yet again. You're showing me Democratic mayors, and you want to blame them on. You want to say they're Republicans.
I'm just saying that they're all doing it. That's what I said.
That's an opinion
Well,
with no proof.
Colorado at 6 o'clock. The mayor and police chief of Lakeside has been indicted on multiple felony charges along with his daughter, the town's clerk.
Now, this comes after CBS Colorado's investigation into corruption into that small community on the northwest side of Denver. In fact, CBS Colorado's reporting is named in court documents as the reason the First Judicial District opened its investigation. Your investigator, Brian Moss, has been tracking this story now for almost a year.
So what is the district attorney saying about this case, Brian?
They just put out a statement really within the last couple of hours as the story has just been breaking. That statement saying that the mayor and his daughter are facing numerous felony charges for crimes they allegedly committed between 2019 and 2023. Bob Gordonier, who is still the police chief in Lakeside and the mayor pro tem, was charged with 7 counts by the grand jury, including theft.
That's another problem that we have that I seen that we starting to have that I knew nothing about is all these people with these double job descriptions.
Let's see if he's a Republican or Democrat.
And the mayor, you the police chief and the mayor, like, yeah, bro. 9 times out of 10, when you got 2 different positions, yeah.
That's what
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie to
telling
you,
you, bro. They
Uncle.
be corrupt. They be doing shady shit. Like, how you got 2 jobs, nigga?
It's easy to get 2 jobs. Everybody can get 2 jobs, but I'm just saying when you do get 2 jobs, I ain't saying it's hard to get 2 jobs. It's just when you get 2 jobs, one job is normally to cover up the other one. In politics, I have seen that. But yet again, you're still showing me Democratic people.
He's not Democratic.
Boy, this is in Colorado.
What does that
Quit
mean?
playing. Stop. This is Colorado. Colorado's a blue state.
Well, I just sent you Las Vegas. Ain't Nevada a red state?
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is Las Vegas mayor corrupt as well.
The new one or the old one that ain't there no more?
I just sent it.
Who is this man? That's what this next mayor is. This says New Orleans.
I sent a couple of them. I sent the Las Vegas one too.
Well, this says New Orleans. You said the next one is what's called. This is New Orleans.
I got Las Vegas one. I sent a few of them. More of the story is, folks, Tommy, I hear you. I see you listening.
Office between 2002 and 2010.
Man, It's funny.
Ray Nagin is accused, when he was the mayor of the city of New Orleans, of not performing his services honestly, that the people who elected him are entitled to, that he was working for himself rather than working for the citizens of the city of New Orleans. Nagin faces
That's
one
good.
count of
Yeah, that's why they need to be
conspiracy,
out.
9 counts of honest
I'm
services
with
wire
that.
fraud, 4 counts of filing false tax returns,
Damn.
6 counts of bribery, and 1 count of money laundering.
Damn.
Analyst Chick Foray says,
Hey, hey, dude to New Orleans was like, look at her. I'm getting just a little overtime. My man's right here. My man's right here. My man's right here was chasing a bag.
He was running it up. The corrupt mayors.
Who's the most corrupted? Me. We all need to sit at a round table. Like, come on.
Oh, this is a good one. I'm still sending them, nigga. The pay to play. That's the good one. That means you buy some pussy, right?
What? Huh?
When you pay to play. I'm still sending them. There's hell of them on here. Nigga, the pay to play one. That means that you buying pussy, right? You got caught buying pussy? What that mean? When you pay to play?
LA, Massachusetts, boy, this is all democratical. I appreciate it.
What's a Republican state?
What's a Republican state?
You tell me.
I'm sorry if I don't see it in Nevada. I see Louisiana. I see Massachusetts. I see Los Angeles. Them all Democrats.
You didn't see that Las Vegas one?
No, sir. Unless it's this Patterson mayor faces corruption charges. Where it doesn't say.
I'm gonna send it again. Hold on. There you go.
Wait for it to come all the way through.
What else is a Republican state? What, Florida?
That's why it didn't show. Dang, the mayor, she only finna face probation. What's she doing? Must not have been too harsh. Let's see.
It's a lot of them.
Oh, God. Huh?
There's a lot of them on here. It seemed like every state got some corruption with the mayors.
Yeah, but most of them that you sent are democratically ran. So that's you steady proving my point more than trying to prove that it's Republicans. You haven't ran across no damn Republicans.
State, so I can pull up Republicans.
It doesn't matter. You went on the. That's the whole point. This is my whole point. My point is how you really not trying to really look. You just looked up mayor corruption, and yes, you're right. It's out there. It's a lot of them. But notice at all of them that you threw up here at me have been Democratical states. I'm sorry that.
Well, this was Las Vegas, so this is Republican.
I mean, we finna hear this little. She on probation. We finna see what she did that was so bad to us.
Huron was steering city contracts for her boyfriend's company and sharing inside information with him. She was convicted of violating ethical principles and soliciting or receiving kickbacks, which provided for a possible 3-year sentence. But this morning, the judge agreed that presented a possible double jeopardy issue, dropping to a possible exposure to 18 months. He sentenced her to 18 months of probation. She will also have to pay restitution and serve community service and write a letter of apology to any employees or contractors that were affected.
So they gave her a deal. They just gave her probation. They could have gave her some years, but since they
continue right now to follow the corruption investigation involving.
I don't think because she took that much. She like, huh?
She still got convicted for stealing.
Hey, she got convicted of stealing.
What's a Republican state that you just? What's a Republican state, bro?
You're gonna have to figure that out. I'm not
You
finna
don't
help.
want to show me
I'm not finna help because it to me,
because you don't want me to pull it up and be like, oh, okay.
if you can't pull it up and really find one, it's really not out there.
Well, I just showed you Las Vegas.
Look how hard you gotta really go into depth and to find it.
That's
But you
not
don't want to
hard, bro.
admit it, but which is okay.
All I gotta type in the state name. You don't want to tell me the state. I pulled up Nevada. She was stealing money. She got locked. She got on probation.
Yet again, she's not mayor. She's not in there. Yet again,
No more because you got caught stealing.
You still got Mayor Dalton. She's still up in there. She's still running up a band.
So what does that let you know?
Huh?
So what does that let you know? If Mayor Dalton's still in there running up a bag, what does that let you know? Huh?
The legal justice system ain't caught up to her yet. And when it's
What do you
catching
mean
up
they
to
caught up to
her,
her? Everybody's seen it. She had a whole fucking seating and a meeting and a whole fucking jury and trial, all the shit.
she hasn't went to court.
Bro, and she didn't go to court, but she said in front of everybody, had a town hall. That's damn near like court. Especially if we talk about vote you in or vote you out. That's damn near like court. And everybody's talking shit about her, and she's still in there. Wow. And shit happened to her. So what does that let you know? We can't technically blame the goddamn person. We gotta blame the system. You feel me? And I'm telling you, it ain't just Democrats. It ain't just Democrats, it's Republicans too. That's why you don't want to tell me no Republican state, because you don't want me to be like,
I shouldn't have to tell you a Republican state when all you gotta do is just look up corruption for mayors and put Republican there, and boom, wow, there should be a whole shit ton of
But
them.
what I'm telling you, it don't
It
go
really should
by.
be.
It don't go by Republican or
Okay,
Democrat. It just go by-
it should be that simple, but it's funny that it's not that simple. I wonder why it's not that simple. It's really amazing to me why it's not that simple. You want to know really why it's not that simple? Because it's not really that many Republicans out there that's trying to be so damn corrupted and in that situation. My brother, I'm just saying it might
It
not
ain't
be.
that simple, because nobody cares if you Democrat or Republican when you stealing. Nobody cares. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. You're fucking stealing. So that's why nobody cares if you're Democrat or
Oh,
Republican.
now we okay, but yeah, okay, cool. That's good, and I'm glad we can think that way, and that's straight. We
why
go
do
for it.
Republicans-
Yet again, I don't want nobody in there stealing it from the people when we put you in these state of position.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. So let's make it just fair and say, fuck it, nobody's stealing. It ain't just Democrats. That's what I'm trying to say.
But yet again, you always want to bring up, you want to make sure you throw those guys up under that bus with no evidence. And I'm going to keep saying, like, you seen all these damn Democrats that you brought up to the altar, and they all got knocked the fuck down because they're all democratically ran. They all Democrats.
That ain't a fact, because the other dude was a Republican, and then we went to Las Vegas one. That was a Republican. So I think about half of them is Democrat, half Republican, bro. It doesn't matter. That don't matter when you stealing and you want money. You think you're stealing, they're gonna say, "Oh, since I'm a Republican, I'm not gonna steal the money." No, it doesn't work like that. No, it does not work like that.
Yeah,
People gonna say, "I'm stealing the money."
I think more Republicans have, like I would like to say, more Republicans have Christian values, so therefore they have a little bit more morals.
I don't know why you
Democrat
can say
doesn't
that.
have any morals. They allowed to believe whatever. Come on, dog. A Democratic dude just recorded himself getting spent and bent in the Capitol and put it online like it was something to do. There's no Republicans out there doing obnoxious stuff like that. Oh my God. Unless you want to talk about the only Republican girl who got caught smoking a vape in a movie, in a play, a Pinocchio play. Yeah.
Are you trying to separate the country, bro? You sound like you're trying to divide us.
No, I don't believe in you talking about that separation bullshit. That was a nice try.
You trying to divide the country?
No, I want to point out facts. Facts. I don't care about feelings. I don't care about dividing. I don't care about all that stuff that people want to throw. All that racial. It's not about racial. It's about when you're choosing for the culture and you're choosing a side that seems to be doing more corruption than the other side.
So that's
More corruption.
So that's dividing the
More
country.
corruption. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Why are you trying to divide the country, bro, into a Democrat versus Republican way of thinking?
I don't care how you think.
So why are you blaming Democrats for shit?
Huh?
How are you blaming Democrats for this mayor of the city? Because we was talking about the mayor of Chicago. I'm tired of people talking about the mayor of Chicago. Let's talk about the mayor of Lakeshore.
Is he still in office?
Hell no, he got felony. He locked his ass
Is he
up.
still is he still in office?
Hell no.
Okay, then why are we talking about somebody that's not in office that doesn't affect us?
Why we talk about people that's in office that's getting away with the shit?
We talking about mayors that are in office that are affecting us today. We just brought up a story of
You gonna be stealing money.
You can bring that mic. You can scoot down
What
over.
I do?
You can grab that mic, cut it on.
Michael, I'm
the
thinking about you anyways.
Is you gonna be stealing money, bruh, as a mayor?
Huh? Say that. I'm sorry.
Are you
How
gonna
you
be
doing?
stealing money? As... Oh, hello.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Jazier. How you doing? 9789.
9789. 9789. That's me. Is that me?
That's most definitely you.
Oh, what's up? What's up? Introduce your guest, bro.
Sit down.
Well, y'all know it. It's little Miss Chop Chop. I'm sorry, welcome.
Little Miss what?
Yes, y'all know who it is.
Who?
It's your girl, the Van Mommy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's what pop up on my screen. But
oh, you mommy. You live and direct. Okay, what's up? Why you look different?
Well, I look like I dressed up, like presentable. Hold on, let me show you my outfit. I look dressed up and presentable. You know what
maybe
I'm
that's why. Yeah, we can't see your stomach today.
Yeah, y'all can't see no stomach today. All y'all see is thighs. You know what I'm saying? I'm about a wow.
I got you. You look good though. What's up with
Thank you.
What's
I
up with
appreciate
you?
it. I appreciate that.
You want to roll boy?
Okay, well, never mind.
So let me ask you this, mommy. Okay, let me ask you this: Is Republican mayors fucked up, or is Republican and
Stop.
and Democrat
Stop.
mayors?
Stop.
I'm a
That's
Republican.
a dumb question. That's the ill-advisable question.
Democrats are fucked up.
See, I tried to warn you before you just go out there just asking rhetorical questions to people.
Oh yeah,
that's a
because
rhetorical question.
I gotta remember I'm talking to mommy. I'm not talking to somebody new. I already knew you. Yeah, all right, I got you. You ain't a Democrat. No,
But
because
yet
you ain't a
again, you gotta.
You're a Republican.
Another thing, hold on, for real. You got to learn how to set up questions like that to a person that you want to ask and to the audience. I mean, because the people just like, damn, it's like you trying to get a got you moment. Don't be trying to get a got you moment.
Trying to go viral, huh?
Yeah.
You're trying to go viral. Bro, I'm trying to go viral, bro. We gotta get this. We gotta get 1 million subscribers, right? I'm trying to be dramatic, making it kind of interesting. Trying to make it, what I'm saying, entertaining.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just trying
Let
to
me
make
pull
it
up this other video real quick. I'm gonna have to really look it up real fast. Real quick. Because I thought this was amazing and crazy out there. I was told I had to take my time.
What is Folk
And,
Tommy? Folk Tommy, what you got to say about this shit, bro? I know you're a Republican. You changed your name. What you got to
Dog,
say?
I'm just listening to all y'all talking. That's all.
He's talking about some folk. Zaire, why is your name Folk Tommy?
Damn, I ain't seen you in a minute. No,
why do people like putting people on Front Street?
How you doing?
That's what I want to know. What's up with that?
It's an old
I know this. I know this 100% fact about you. You got something that's a little falsified, and I just got to point it out and put you on black. Why do we do that? Is that slave stuff that you're talking about?
Yep. They used to call us a lot of
So
names.
she found a slave spirit that's from back in 1654, and it brought it out to put him on Front Street just because he wanted to use a different name.
Yeah, we've been roasting each other for a long time. That's in our. We funny.
I'm just asking him a question just to see does logical make sense. Now,
Yeah, it does make sense. Yes,
but it might make sense to him because he wants to bring up that no matter what we do, even though it's 2024, we have some slavery mentality that comes upon us. It fills us up with the Holy Ghost. It takes over us, and we lash out at our own kind.
Really?
I didn't say all that. That's what he's saying.
Did I go too far?
Yeah, you went way too far.
No. But I mean, I know I exaggerated a little bit, but I think I still stayed in the ballpark.
No,
I really
no. Hell
no.
No.
I swear to God, I promise you, I really think I stayed in the ballpark. I really think I stayed in the ballpark.
I mean, you was outside of the ballpark up the street.
What part was I outside the ballpark? The filling of the
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it, exactly. You know where you
Okay. Okay.
You way up the street, nigga. You can see, and now you can see it though. You can see the ballpark, but you up the street a little bit.
Okay, so take the Holy Ghost part out of it. No matter what, we're still trying to say that something in slavery. So, what about being a slave owner? Because yet again, some black people are descendant of slave owners.
Let me ask you this.
That's what it is.
I got you.
I get it now. I feel like that little white kid in the back with that dumbass hat on his head and like, oh my God, I figured out black people.
Well, what you figure out? What you get?
It's the black people that's descendant of slave owners that lash out from black people that's descendant of slave beers. So if my people, where they grew up, they were slave owners. See, they used to beat the slaves. You can tell how I talk. See, that's what comes out of me in my slavery.
You wasn't beating slaves. You was like the slave in the house.
I'm not gonna lie, Michael. I agree with him on that one.
Okay, whatever. But yet again, I gotta understand that it's a lot of black people out there, like Joyce Reeves, like the black girl that's on View. These women, and oh my God, how many of y'all remember the Reading Rainbow?
I used to love reading Rainbow.
You do? Y'all remember him?
Yeah.
If y'all can look it up, go ahead, look it up if you want to, because I know this is gonna hurt y'all. His descendant of slave owners. He comes from the ship.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's black.
And that's what I'm saying.
He owned slaves.
Let me ask you this.
So how do y'all feel about that when it comes to our reparations and
Let me ask y'all this question to be honest.
Hold on, no. Let me finish. How do you feel knowing that statistically, and I'm not sure this is factual, but statistically, there's a small percentage of people in America, like I'm saying, I'm being honest, I'm being hurtful. It's gonna be like 20% of America that actually get reparations back when you ask for it. There's gonna be a lot of niggas, and I mean a lot of niggas that's not gonna get it because they're gonna do that, and they're like, oh, you own slaves, get out. And you're like, what?
Let me ask you this.
Huh?
Do you look like your parents?
Do I look like my parents?
Yeah.
Who you talking to, her or me?
You or her?
Me?
Yeah.
You know, Michael was adopted.
Yeah, I can't answer that question. I don't know.
So you don't know if
I
you
look
look like
like
your parents or not?
I look like a trash bag kid that didn't want their parents didn't want.
You know, he was adopted.
Right. Yeah, I think you said that before. Okay. What about you, mommy? Do you look like your parents?
Oh yeah, I look like my dad and my mom.
Okay. So you look like your dad and your mom, right?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
See, Capiche, you know what? Now that you told me that, it kind of makes sense on why it's like why you saying what some of the stuff you're saying.
Because I'm adopted? What adopted got
because
to do?
it's like
Only thing my adoption
you gotta know
that
your history.
is like I'm pro-life. Like that's the only thing that's true.
I get what he's saying though.
But you gotta know your history, and when you know your history, you will understand yourself a lot more. Like that's why I asked you, do you look like your parents? Because when you know your parents, right, your mom and your daddy, you can look at your mom and your daddy and say, I got that from them.
But what does that got to do if she accidentally found out that she was descendant of a
What I'm saying
slave,
is
and therefore she would not be qualified to get reparations?
Okay, what I'm saying is I wasn't really talking about reparations, but what I'm saying is when you
that's what I'm getting at.
Okay,
what
so listen. If
I'm
you
sorry.
talk about reparations, like I'm saying, if you can see your similar traits in your mother and your father. She said, I look like my mama, I look like my daddy. A lot of the ways that she acts is like her mama. She probably talk like her mama or daddy. Certain little things that they do, she does the same thing. So what I'm saying
what
is,
does that got to do with the descendant?
What I'm saying is throughout our line, our lineage, when you talk about her grandparents and her great grandparents and her grandparents times 4 and her grandparents all the way back, she still has a little bit of that in her.
What is she?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Go ahead.
So that's why. Hold on. So that's why.
No, you stop. Go ahead.
But that's not necessarily.
I'm cooking.
Hold on, that's not necessarily. I get what you're trying to say. Like
ahead,
basically you act like he's saying like you don't know your history as far as like how you. I don't even say look, but even more so like act. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know where you're coming from because you wasn't. But that's not necessarily true though. Your upbringing and who you know what I'm saying.
It is true. It's natural. No matter
that's not true.
No matter who raised you. Hold on. No matter who raised you.
Listen. You can have two parents that's Christians. You can have two parents that's Christians, but that does not necessarily mean that you have to that you're going to grow up as a Christian.
I got you, but what I'm saying, no matter if you listen to this. I hear you. I'm not saying everybody is the same. And no matter if your parents are Christian or not, they're biologically connected to you. So no matter what they believe, what I'm saying is you're going to have a connection to your parents regardless if they're Christian, Muslim. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about genetically. You're going to be connected to your parents. No matter if your mom or dad if your daddy from Jamaica and your mama from Pakistan, guess what? You're going to look like you Jamaican and Pakistan. Because genetically, you're going to be like your parents. I mean, if people don't, and that's what I'm saying. And why he's saying what he's saying is because, like I said, you don't know your real heritage. You don't really know history.
773-536. Look,
talk to me. Look, so I'm glad you stuck right there. So what I'm going to continue to say is that
no, because you was talking, your screen was froze. I thought you. That's why I was listening.
My shit froze. My shit froze. No, see, I stopped because you wanted to talk. So what I'm saying is, I like you got a nice smile today. Did you get that from your mama? Did you? Yeah, put the microphone back on. Let's talk about you for a second.
Thank you. But no, for real though.
Nice smile.
Yo, you making me smile, yo. Chill out.
Okay, how was your day today?
I'm having a great day today.
Okay. All right. Folk Tommy, do I got a point on that one? Did I drop a point?
Yes.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, so what you just get out of there, Zaire?
You said what?
What you just get out of that? Look at Michael.
I gotta see.
Yeah, see.
I just got out
This
the shower.
kid is funny as shit. I just realized this.
What?
When you get this poster?
I've been having.
I'm in a Republican's house. What's your point of this, Zaire? I apologize.
I don't know why you apologizing to me.
Yes, I just gotta bring the sexiest voice.
And no.
I apologize.
That nigga spoken. I don't know how long. He's like, hey, he's like, when I come in, you gonna know. I'm gonna make my entrance known when I come in.
Why you so quiet?
I'm just listening to y'all.
He listening. He's soaking up the game. Folk
I've been
Tommy,
drinking
did I have
today,
a point?
so I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm just listening to y'all.
What you been drinking on? Fireballs?
No, just some beer, but that's besides the point. Y'all can continue talking if y'all want to.
Wow. Okay, y'all. Let me bring up this other video for y'all real quick.
Little Nicklets.
We're gonna go into something else. I
You said what?
appreciate it.
My little Nicklets.
Not the nigga.
Tonight, a state Supreme Court justice suspended, facing removal from the bench after threatening to shoot a group of black teenagers.
Here she is right here. It's the video. It happened at a house party near Utica in the summer of 2022. Body cam video, the stuff you're seeing right here, and report findings from the incident just now being released.
This judge is crazy. This is Judge Erin P. Gall. She was born and raised in New York and wanted to become a judge. Now, she graduated in 1993 from Boston College. That led her to the Buffalo Law School from the State University of New York system. She graduated there in 1996, and after becoming a public defender and a court attorney, she ran for Supreme Court judge of the state of New York. Here she is campaigning.
So now what are some of the things that you do every day?
Well, that's a very interesting question right now, because if you look behind you, there's a big sign and it says Golf for Justice. As does my shirt, my t-shirt. I'm running for Supreme Court Justice. We have an open seat here in Oneida County.
Smart ass. She is
And I'm
smart
currently
ass.
campaigning for the November 8th election day.
Now, Judge Gall won and became a New York State Supreme Court justice. Now, for over a decade, she presided over numerous cases and didn't really have any issues. However, things turned really bad in July 2022. See, Judge Gall's son had graduated high school, and there was a graduation party thrown at her friend's house who lived in New Hartford, New York. Now, remember, this was not the judge's home, but the home of a friend. Later in the evening, a group of black teens also got an invitation to the party via text message and arrived. An altercation broke out between the group of black teens and Judge Gall's 18-year-old son.
The judge was at a high school graduation party at her friend's house when authorities say there was an argument between invited and uninvited guests. A group of black teenagers who received a text invite to the party with the address then arrived, and a fight broke out shortly after.
Now, Gall claims she...
Any questions, comments right now? Keep going.
I want to question if the black people were supposed to be there or if the white people wasn't supposed to be there. Who wasn't supposed to be there? I think it was the black people. They wasn't supposed to be there.
Okay. Is that a question or a comment? Just I'm sorry.
Question. What y'all think? Who y'all think wasn't supposed to be there?
Her ass. The fuck? Get your ass the fuck on down.
I'm saying they said it was a fight between white people and black people. Who wasn't supposed to be there?
How can you say when nobody see this is the thing?
That's what the lady just said on what we watching. She said a group of people started fighting. A group of black people versus white people started fighting, and a group wasn't supposed to be there. They didn't arrive.
Okay, that's what she said. But what was the facts is how did they get there? They got there from a text message, right?
Yeah.
See, I hate being an asshole.
How you being an asshole? I'm just repeating what she just said. And
I'm repeating what you said, but I'm repeating the facts too. The facts is they got a text message to be there. Now, obviously, if we're gonna be either one or two things, either
the black people wasn't invited or the white people wasn't invited. Who wasn't invited? That's my question.
Yet again, it's always got to stem down the race. How about somebody don't like somebody?
Right. What they gotta do? Who got invited? Who got it?
I'm saying that's what this lady just said when we're watching. I'm just commenting on what we just heard.
What she say again? What she say? 978.
Unless she wasn't.
They wasn't supposed to be there. I get your comment, but yet again,
It was a
your
question.
comment on what she said, backing up the fact that the black community got a text message on their phone to arrive at the party. I kind of want to say that
So you saying black people can't?
both sides was able to be there,
So you saying black people are just playing?
and white people were able to be there. I can't say nobody wasn't able, both sides, because one side was there, other side got a text message.
But they know. But we know. We know.
All right. So right now they fighting because somebody
They
wasn't
talking
supposed to be
about
there.
What he talking about?
Who they said not supposed to be there.
Probably none of them.
It
But
was a
yet
party.
again, hey, listen here, y'all, and I get where you're coming from, and I understand, but y'all trying to tell me y'all at a party, your kids, your daughter, your son got a party, right? He got all his little homies there. You know all your kids' little homies, and a group of unexpected people that you know for a fact that none of your kids on your little circle know pops up at your party. You're gonna have a little conflict as a parent. I'll only ask this person. Y'all know that, right? Or am I stepping overboard? Am I going too far?
No, you right on point, and that's why I'm asking. Like, was it a black people party or was it a white people party? Because they said it was a fight between blacks and whites. That's what she said.
Well, no, okay, that part I
Who
don't.
party
I
was
can't
it? Was it a white people party?
I don't know.
All right.
This is the question.
I feel what you're saying. How you said it like that.
You see what I'm saying?
How you said it like that makes a lot of sense. I get it.
The judge, though, like, how did the judge get there? And then they just said the judge daughter was there.
Yeah, the judge's son was there throwing a party.
So that means that it's definitely a white people's party.
So it's a white people's party. All right.
The white person hosted the party.
Folks,
I don't
tell me,
know.
who party is it?
Zaire screamed out, "Those are my little nigglets," and fights just broke out.
He confronted the uninvited teenagers and demanded they leave the property, saying, "You got to leave." The black teens attempted to leave, but in the fight, the keys to the car that they were driving in were lost. So police and the teens were looking for the keys in the area.
My ID and everything up in it. Gone. So,
It didn't no way it came out back there.
No, we never over there. We never made it that far. From here, we to literally made it. I went into this. That was it. Bro, we didn't make it that far. I promise you. Can y'all tell them back up so I can look for my keys? And my wallet.
I'm going to keep you off the property.
Yeah, no, yo,
we're
this is their
trying, man.
This is their property.
Hey, I'll look on this side for you, whatever. Yeah. Wallet. Anybody find a wallet or keys?
Is it like connected to P5? No, it's a black.
Even though it's blurred, it sounds like cooperation to me. So whatever this judge, now this is all about a judge, y'all. Let's keep that in mind. It's not really about the kid. It's about the judge and the judge action.
Money clip and it's a set of keys. Where did this fall? Back when everybody was over here brawling,
somebody could have scooped it up. There was a lot of kids.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
It's raining too.
So everyone's looking for the car keys so these teens can go home. But the judge made it clear that if she found the car keys, she would flush them down a toilet so they couldn't go home.
During the scuffle, the teens lost the keys to their car and couldn't leave the neighborhood, appearing to upset Gall, who wanted the children to leave, but refused to turn over their car keys if she found them.
If the key turns up,
We're absolutely going to throw it in the toilet. You're welcome.
somebody's sister's coming to pick them up and get them out of here, and I'm going to get his information, and we find the keys.
I'll come and wait there.
she's a judge, yes. But that quote at that time is not a judge talking. That is a parent. That's an upset parent mode. Okay, come on, y'all. That's upset parent mode right there. Y'all know how y'all is gonna defend y'all kids and what y'all gonna say. Y'all don't care who in y'all faces when y'all defending y'all chitlin.
Or it could be a racist judge. Who knows?
Huh?
Or that could be a racist judge out there.
Oh man, you would love it, boy. You would. Woo! But I thought I'd help you set up a parade so we can throw it. And I swear to God, I would. We'd set up a parade, free weed, free everything. A racist judge.
Why do you sound like a racist judge?
Because it's white versus black.
I'm saying, or it can be.
But hold on, wait though. She can just be mad because the party is thrown. Period. The fuck, they shouldn't be having no damn party anyways. I'll be smacking my son upside the head.
Nah, she was helping them throw the party.
What's wrong with you? You said what?
Sent them off to the party. She knew about the party. She was good with the party.
Okay.
Hands up.
We're absolutely gonna throw it in the toilet. You're welcome.
Somebody's sister's coming to pick them up and get them out of here. I'm going to get his information. And if we
Put him
find
in
the
the back
keys,
of the cop car. Let him wait there.
Then the judge started telling the cops that she was a Supreme Court justice and she was someone special.
That's Judge Gall. I'm a judge. I'm telling you. Get off
hey, dude, go in at the car.
Supreme Court judge.
I know you, Judge.
Sitting here.
And after the judge identified herself to police, the judge started threatening to shoot the teens if they returned, claiming that she had the right to shoot trespassers. Remember, this wasn't the judge's property, and these black teens had invitations. Here's what the judge said.
Or they'll be shot on the property.
Well, I'm just every day.
I'll shoot them on the property.
Every day.
Now, this shocking threat was caught on police body camera. She also let the teens know that she was 100% biased toward the cops.
You know I'd take anyone down for you guys. You know that. You know that. You know I am on your side.
Her ass drunk.
You're not going to business school. That's fine. He put a smack down once he got hit.
I didn't say it was one-sided.
Remember, this is a
Yeah, she drunk and she I think she a racist judge.
Yeah, she's showing
Yeah,
she's showing it.
definitely
She's showing it. She's showing it. Say discrimination. Quit saying racism. Please.
Don't get mad because he got a point though, Michael.
I said he had a point. I said it.
He can use
But
racism in this system.
But it's not
scenario,
racism,
though.
it's discrimination. That's proper. That's more correct of what she's showing. She's
That's
discriminating against young black kids. Yes, that's exactly what she is technically fucking doing. I'm not saying she's not.
I'm on you guys' side. Like, what the fuck? That's
Yeah,
supposed to
because
mean?
if that was white kids, she wouldn't be probably doing all that. She'd probably be like, guys, break it up. Just break it up. You know, everybody go home.
Since
She probably wouldn't even went out there since they black is a big problem. I'm ready to smoke these. But see, that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of people they don't like blacks, bro.
But a lot of blacks don't like whites. It'd have been the same problem.
No, blacks
I
don't
get it.
like that.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not out there. It is out there. Yes, 2 thumbs up. It is out there.
Black people don't want to kill white people. Just black people don't want to kill
that's
white people.
Yes,
just
there
because
is.
The crazy part is though, it's a slim chance. But you know what? A white person coming over to our community, we ain't gonna do shit to them because they know not to try us.
Exactly.
Facts. If
But
a white person gonna party with you, they try to be like you. They try to fit in. It's the same thing.
Not everywhere.
And we let
Now,
them
there
in. We let them
are
in
some
too.
white people that if they don't like y'all, they don't like y'all.
I'm already knowing.
And
it's
I
black people that
get
feel the
it.
same way too.
That's what I'm trying to get him to understand. Like I hate for people to
But we
sit
are
up here.
entitled to feel how we want to feel. Everybody's
I'm not
entitled.
knocking how you feel.
What amendment is that?
What feelings?
Yeah.
Not.
It is. It's what is it to say how you feel?
Freedom of speech.
There's no amendments
Wearing
about
your
feelings.
heart on your sleeves? I don't know.
No, what is that?
I hate black people.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. There you go.
That ain't got nothing to do with feelings.
I mean, but you're. I mean, you can say what you want to say though.
Oh yeah, you can express how you want to express.
Exactly, that's what
And
I'm
if
saying.
you want to
But-
say
I'm not
racist
saying against my
ass
feelings,
shit,
but
see,
saying that you can say what you
but-
want to say.
but
My
see,
bad.
this-
I mean, that sounds
this
retarded.
is the
And
thing.
what you mean you hate black people, right? Zaire.
Anyway,
Watch it. Anyways, what?
The whole point about this is when
hell
you
you
do
talking about?
have a title up under your name, then yes, you do have to watch a little bit more of what you say. You just can't go out here presenting yourself and do certain things
Let
before
me
you be like this lady. And this is why, and nowadays, there's probably, if we probably looked it up now compared to back in the day, there's probably more corrupted mayors and governors going on now.
And let me
More
ask you this:
because-
at this point, does it matter if she's? It goes back to what we was talking about with the mayors. Does it matter right now if she's Democrat or Republican? Does it matter to anybody?
Because if you up there doing that, you represent us, you represent my conservative family. We don't think like that. That's not part of our values and what we believe in.
So you saying
That's not going to help us. That's not what. That's not how we believe in America for what's going to move us forward.
So you think Republicans will never do never? She'll never be a Republican. She got to be a Democrat because how she acting today, right?
No, she could be a Republican.
That's what I'm saying. At this point, it don't even matter, right?
To me, it matters. And the only reason it matters to me is like what I say, is because you represent a culture that is trying to move forward, that is more standard in Christian values, that where we're not hating against everybody. We're trying to fix the poor. We're trying to get America to understand this is how America works. This is how you move forward. This is the sustainability of how you do it. This is how you 95210 became independent on your own because you thought how to self-build yourself up. You didn't look for no handout. You didn't look around and say, who's going to be here to help me? You did it on your own. Okay?
Well, that ain't
Fuck
got
having
shit to
a
do
fire
with this
scene behind
racist
you.
lady want to shoot little teen boys, bro.
Just because she's racist doesn't mean that the whole Republican side is racist, though.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
again,
that. What
just
I'm
because
saying
she's
is it doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican. If racist is racist, that or corrupt is corrupt, or shady is
That's-
shady,
Okay, yes, I'm going to agree with you with that.
and it don't really matter which side you claim if you're doing fucked up shit.
I'm going to agree with you with that. Now, I can definitely go to some marijuana stories, and I can show you a bunch of corruption too.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't did that in a while, man. I got to get back on my my marijuana laws and stories.
Let's
and
see
stuff.
what else happened to her. Does something happen to her at the end?
You bet. You bet.
A New York State Supreme Court justice. So what happened? Well, things didn't go well for the judge. She escalated the situation, threatened to shoot teenage children, and used her position to curry favor with the police. So the New York State Commission on Judicial Ethics took swift action. They suspended the judge and recommended her removal, citing her actions as a significant breach of judicial ethics and integrity. Here's what they found.
Tonight, a state Supreme Court justice suspended, facing removal from the bench after threatening to shoot a group of Black teenagers. During which the New York State Commission on Judicial Conduct said the judge repeatedly invoked her judicial office.
And that's Judge Gall. I'm a judge. I'm telling you, get off the
Dude, go in at the car.
The Supreme Court judge.
I know, Judge.
Sitting here, threatened gun violence.
I'll shoot them on the phone.
No.
If I have to clear it out, I will.
And both criticized and pledged favor treatment for the police.
The good part is, I'm always on your side. You know I'd take anyone down for you guys. You know that. You know that. You know I am on your side.
Video also captures the judge making comments about the Black teens' intelligence levels.
They don't look like they're that smart, honestly. You're not going to business school, that's fine.
And praising her son for beating up partygoers, among other comments.
He put a smackdown once he got hit.
I didn't say it was one-sided.
The commission now calling for the judge to be removed from the bench. The commission administrator telling CBS 6 it is utterly unacceptable.
She know about the streets. She know about the streets. I don't care how
And look what he said
discriminatory
about
she
her.
is. She is highly discriminatory, which is true, but
And-
she knows about the street.
And look at what they saying about her. Look at what the you feel me, the Supreme Court.
Yeah,
justice-
we're not gonna tolerate that. We're
Look
not gonna
what Robert-
tolerate that. We're not
Look
gonna
at what-
tolerate that gun threat and
The
violence.
the
Yeah, we're not gonna
commission-
tolerate that. That's shit. That's unacceptable.
The commission said they was racially prejudiced.
Oh.
They exhibited racial prejudice.
Yeah, she showed it's still discriminatory. Yes.
It's racial.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
racial.
I said I agree that with y'all earlier.
And that's crazy.
What?
So the moral of the story is there's a lot of corruption out here.
Man.
And we gotta
That's why
get
we
rid
got-
of we gotta get rid of it, but I don't think it's possible to get rid of because we in America, which is a race which is a country that's a corrupt country. It goes from mayor all the way up to the president with Joe Biden and shit.
So you just happy to sit back and just make your money in corruption. You're not gonna. I mean, that's okay. A lot of people are.
I
Like,
said there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
It's nothing that you can do. It's like living in a house full of bed bugs. It's infestation. I'm stuttering because I'm lit right here.
I think
yeah.
they pay money to get bed bugs up out of here, but yet again, but okay.
You can't get rid of bed bugs.
Infestation. It's like you can't get rid of them. It's
You got
everywhere.
a company that can get rid of bed bugs for you.
Oh, shit,
It's
yeah.
gonna cost you.
You'll be at your home for about a good whole month.
It's gonna cost you, but if you want to get rid of them, you can get rid of them. You cannot get rid of bed bugs. We ain't gonna say it's gonna be easy.
So true.
So yeah. But
So-
yeah, yo, I gotta dip out of this thing, man. It was a pleasure. 95210. She talking about some 973-832.
89118.
You saying the numbers all wrong. All right, y'all. Stay
I
blessed.
apologize.
I'm loving talking about this.
You said what?
Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this? Did anybody know about this?
No. I ain't see that.
Trump went to Chicago in the hood, went to an all black oh, I can't even say it right. Journalist group in Chicago, all black convention journalist group in Chicago. Trump went for questioning, sat down with him and asked some questions.
Thank you. Mr. President, we so appreciate you giving us an hour of your time. I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens.
Okay. Before I go deep, the main question, the main focus, the main question has been about this question right here. Was she too deep? Did she, was she rude? You know what I'm saying? And then was his response offset and was he rude? Like who was rude or whatever?
Citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe Black district attorneys. You've attacked Black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking Black supporters to vote for you,
Why should Black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the Black population of this country. I've done so much for the Black population of this country, including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, which is one of the greatest programs ever for Black workers and Black entrepreneurs. I've done so much. And, you know, and I say this, historically Black colleges and universities were out of money. They were stone cold broke. And I saved them and I gave them long-term financing and nobody else was doing it. I think it's a very rude introduction. I don't know exactly why you would do something like that. And let me go a step further. I was invited here and I was told my opponent, whether it was Biden or Kamala, I was told my opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense. Really? And then you said, you can't do it with Zoom. Well, you know, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late, just so we understand. I have too much respect for you to be late. They couldn't get their equipment working or something
Mr.
was
President,
wrong.
I would love if you can answer the question on your rhetoric and why you
I have
believe that
answered
Black
the
voters should
question.
trust you with another
I
4
have
years.
been the best president for the Black population
Okay, it is
since
Kamala. Is it
Abraham Lincoln.
Better
That's
than,
my
better
answer.
than President Johnson who signed the Voting Rights Act.
For you to start
Kamala,
off
the
a
whole
question
damn
and
time.
answer period, especially when you're 35 minutes late because you couldn't get your equipment to work
Pause
in
that
such
for
a
a minute. Can we just take a moment to just say that we've been pronouncing this lady name wrong? Because I mean, Trump knows them personally. Like at the end of the day, they're in the office and they're talking and they're discussing and going back and forth, and they have to see each other to you know what I'm saying. But this real, how you pronounce this girl name really is Kamala. It makes sense. Kamala. Kamala.
I did a show yesterday where a Black dude said, quote unquote, that he voted for Kamala when she was a senator, when she was a judge for San Francisco, and so she has always been Black. And then on that same day yesterday, I showed 2 videos of 2020 of CNN doing a special on Kamala where they were showing about her heritage of India, the country, and where her mother comes from, and that's where most of her roots and where her idealist and her thought pattern is based off of. And y'all gotta understand, yet again, her daddy's from Jamaica. I think somebody want to say that she was raised in Canada. I don't know. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I kind of care, but I don't know. I don't know where she was raised at. But yet again, you got 2 people that was from 2 different countries that has nothing to do with America. So therefore, I'm saying that when you think about heritage, when you think about the American dream, when you think about what's going to happen, are you truly thinking about American heritage and what you're imprinting? Or are you thinking about imprinting and open the door for a whole nother country to come over here? Because that's who I truly represent at the end of the day. I really don't represent Black people. I really am. Like, there's another quote that's out there, which I haven't found yet, that she's saying that she's actually not going to do nothing for the Black folks. That, you know what I'm saying? Some people have actually quoted that she has said that. So, yet again, I really don't care about that. I just care about concept of what your policies are going to be. I figure out what people are going to do when they come out here and they run. 95210 believes that no matter how you look at it, everybody's corrupted. Like, no matter what you look at, corrupted. There's no way to put somebody positive in a good position to win for us. That's like a hopeless. And if we're gonna feel like that, then what is there to dream? So Martin Luther King had a dream. I had a dream. I can't make it come true.
You can't.
Because there's so much corruption. I just think I can't do it. It can't happen. It's not gonna work right. That's kind of hard to think like that. You got Trump that actually sat down with black interviewers, which ain't no Republicans have ever done in a very long time, and did an hour interview. Even if you liked it or not, then you can go on another channel because this is CNN. They're gonna probably tell us he didn't talk about policies. The first thing he came out of his mouth were about policies that he actually did. But yet again, you're going to go on CNN, you're going to hear Joy Reid, you're going to hear these black race hustlers say, oh man, Trump didn't talk about no policies and what he's going to do. I already did what I'm going to do. Why am I going to keep talking about what I'm going to do? Y'all see what I'm going to, well, y'all see what it needs to do? I need to fix this border. I need to give businesses better cuts. I don't know if y'all know this, but the UK, China, Japan, and I think it's France, they got electric cars sitting in crates over here in America ready to sell, but they can't sell it because, yet again, because there's no tax for it. They thought that they was going to hit the market over here in America and just sell these electric cars with no tax bracket to where America wasn't going to get paid off of it. We got to look at things like this. Like we can't just sit up here and just let money be sliding like this and think that I ain't going to get a hold of it. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm tired every time that we looking at this lady, Kamala Harris, which yet again, she done hid. She raised me. You remember that argument y'all was telling me the other day, the last time you was on her? Oh, she raised $200 million. Hold on, Michael. Okay. She had Megan Thee Stallion on stage, Amigo, one of the Amigos on stage. You know that cost, right? So out of 200 million, you subtract however much it costs to rent the place.
What, 500,000?
Hey, you want me to talk on stage? You the president, you trying to win, you need something. You got 200 million. See, when I know that, then I can bargain. You got 200 million, give me 5. Stop playing. I'll get the best speedboat for you. Camellia. Boy, she like Camellia Pack, baby. She gonna give you what you want, baby. Go on, vote for that black sister, man. She black, Indian, American, Japanese.
I know that's right. Get it, Camilla.
Right, see,
Camilla.
Right. You up there the whole time. People gonna think that you talking about something that you read. You just looking at your bank account. Yeah, Camellia. Yeah, y'all get the
No, that's like y'all further. No.
Get your body reducted, get lip surgery, get your new fake eyelashes. Yeah.
So Trump can get in the office.
Yeah, get spent and bent. Get Kamala. He just gave me 20 mil. Stop playing. Get her ass up in the office. Have babies. I don't care. You don't even need them babies. You know what you can do. Huh?
That's your favorite saying. Spin the bit.
Spin your bit.
Go ahead, spin your bit. So give me the top, Snow. Give me the top.
Stop playing.
Give me my top. Give me my top, Snow.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up off here. I was.
Oh, we gotta hop back on this boat a little later.
What's a little later?
What's the name, Mike? You gotta sit in this shirt.
I'm
gonna crash on your couch. It's 12. And then till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, then yes, and yeah, we're gonna sit and go live then. I'm gonna tell back.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, cool. Take my time.
Because I can't. Yeah, it's too late. I ain't gonna miss the place. I'm gonna miss the place off of it. Hey,
No. Oh, that's always on a motherfucker. Go. Good.
Okay, we're rolling on. Put a little bit more, a little weed up in there.
My bad. Y'all gotta go run and get this Bath and Body Works Forever Red. Fine.
Come on, man. Don't sponsor them. I'm not getting paid. They just got free advertisement. Thank you, Michael. Y'all can't even give me like, let me get $2.
Yeah. Y'all want to smell like me? Go get that bread body. I'm just playing. All right. I ain't bring no fucking water on me. I don't even want to.
What's important to you? What you want to talk about? Want me to flip the script?
Okay. No, we can still talk about politics.
We got Quiet Man Jones over there.
Right?
Come on,
Speak
y'all.
up, but forever hold your peace.
Come on, y'all. Hold on. Before we jump into something else, I just want to speak about this headline. And this is the stuff that I'm talking about.
What?
Hold on. Y'all see the headline above our heads? Huh? This is what I'm talking about. That headline says Atlanta spends $4.8 billion walk.
Fuck Atlanta.
This is so fucking retarded. Play it. Just play it.
We just gonna go just off the title alone. Just marinate that for a second, please. I'm sorry. I'm on a restriction, so I'm trying to be specific on certain things that I do. I'm sorry. No, I'm that close to being. You see the title?
$4.8 billion.
They doing too much.
Who sat down and a bunch of room full of intelligent people? Oh, we all Atlanta. We need walk areas. Like that motherfucker. Sorry for cussing. Sorry. It better be from northern Atlanta to South Atlanta. It better go from East Atlanta to West Atlanta. Yeah, look at the title.
Too much.
Y'all probably could have spent half. Y'all could have spent half.
1%?
Half.
Half of what? 4.8?
2.8. Y'all could have spent half. 2.8. And I guarantee we could have thought of some reasonable, better thing to spend that money on for Atlanta.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Okay, I like her voice.
I didn't even know that was on. Did you ever think about that?
Her voice don't sound. Her voice sound real. What's the name? I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Real. What's the name? I don't know.
Huh?
I don't.
4.8, 2.8, 1.6.
How much would you spend on a walkway?
For exercising, walking, paths.
Yeah. How much would you spend?
And I'm trying to stay in office, and it's election year. I'm gonna spend 2.8. I'm gonna
spend 2. Oh, Michael, hold on. I got a piece of weed in my finger.
It's gonna help your skin grow.
No, it's not.
Come on, y'all. 2.8, 4.8. You know what I would have did? I'm being mean. You know what? 6.2. Pack it. Spend some more. I'm gonna put a little elevator thing in the middle for people that get a little lazy. You know, when you get a little too tired, you can't make it. That little walk thing that's at the airport where it moves a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Like a little escalator. Yeah, I'm gonna put one of those.
That's funny because I just showed you. Do you walk or you glide?
I walk on it. I be you looking at everybody.
I walk on it. I walk on it.
Boy, it make you feel good. You can't lie. You feel
funny as shit.
You be feeling special. Then you cross.
Yeah.
I sure just came back from Dallas.
You see that good looking person in that good ass outfit that look better than you. You walk right past him, real fast. Fuck you.
Real fast.
You know you do. But come on, man. 4.8. Come on. I could probably find another story. They'd be like, come on, man. Look at it. Like, really? Really?
Really?
Really? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it might be a little bit harder than I thought. I want to hear these guys because it's a Democratic people, but that stuff be too long. You got to make it short. I guess it's what people be telling me, like, bro, you got to make your stuff short. I got to really learn how to be up in here and cut my videos short.
Why?
Because I be having long videos. Some people don't like long videos. Some people like short videos.
That's true. But you be having so much to talk about. It's kind of hard to.
It ain't hard. They tell me it's a good enough check enough in. Okay, yeah. Let me get everybody else. It's time to talk.
Right. Looking
Oh, snaps. VP Harris ranked to raise over $300 million. What are you gonna do with that 300? Like, let me get like 10 bands real quick.
Afternoon, Harris crossed the delegate threshold to clinch the nomination during a virtual roll call. She dialed in to a campaign call shortly after that moment, and here is what she said.
Here's the bottom line. I say to all the friends on the call, we are going to win this election, and it is going to take all of us, whether it is making calls, connecting with our communities, engaging online, or even talking with people where we go every day, whether it be to the grocery store or our church. We are going to talk with people about the fact that we are all in this together and we stand together. And so let's let folks.
I was waiting. I knew she was going to say something together, standing together when we need to be united together, a togetherness. She's not the woman. I need a woman. I don't want to see no more of that. I don't need to see no more. I need a woman.
I already told you,
I need a woman for real. I know who I am. I need a woman that, even though she changing her appearance, she able to pull the trigger. You talk too much, talk too fast, talk too quick, and cut. I'm like, oh shit, for real? For real? Okay, yeah, she be able to handle Putin. Putin ain't finna, you not finna mess with a girl that pull a trigger on you by changing the pad. That's amazing. To a man to hear that, somebody right now was probably doing something, turned their head and looking like, what did he just say? Did he just say she changed her pad and she was shooting? Who did that? Like that's amazing. Like, I'm not messing with her. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah. What you want me to wash the dishes and take out the trash? I'm sorry. Okay. She did what? Amazing. That girl took a bullet and walked 10 miles to the hospital. Get it out. I'm voting on you. I'm like, she a thug. She not scared of Israel and Hamas going over there. Yes, I appreciate it. Hamas and going over there and maybe get a bomb attack. She gonna come out. She gonna come out of the rebel. She gonna do that salute. Like, damn, I'm fucking with her. You see what I'm saying? A female to run the president of the United States, when I think of she got to be a bad ass. Right now, Fannie Wallace, and I'm going to keep bringing her name up. I would not technically vote for her 100%. But yet again, with the resume that she is building for herself right now, this is me putting a female black woman as a candidate in the race for the Democrats that I'd be like, oh shit. I'd be like, Trump, watch out. Wait a minute, Trump. Hold on, Trump. You gotta take a step back, Trump. You know, Fannie. Come on, man. I told my boy K-Man, like, yeah, bro, you always say that Fannie got something up her sleeve. I don't care if it's short sleeve or long sleeve. I don't care if it's a church Sunday. I don't care if it's a holiday. I don't care if it's a vacation day. I don't care if it's a work day. Fannie coming. Fannie has a resume, and if she passes the bar of putting a person like Young Thugger in jail, a person like Woody in jail, and all those criminals, if they're criminals, allegedly criminals. I don't know if they're criminals. I'm gonna say it like that. But if she does that, if she gets close into even sniffing out a chance to putting Trump out behind bars, boy, yeah, Democrats, you better go look at that black woman. She has a resume that fits of a strong person that went. Listen here, I try to go after Trump. I put my boyfriend in place so I can get some spinning bin while I work on this hard case. Y'all thought it was wrong. Look, I can make a case for you. Y'all thought it was wrong. But yet again, I kicked my boyfriend off and I still stayed. Quit playing with her. I want somebody strong like that. Now, if you could say something like that about Kamala Harris, like, look, she's in San Francisco and the Crips and Bloods was about to shoot her brains out, but she stood tall and locked that nigga up because he was a criminal. I was like, okay, now you building a resume. But they can't come to us like that. Maybe this is what I need to start talking about on my podcast with the people so people can understand what type of resume that y'all need to be looking at when you're looking for a sister or if you're looking for a brother. Let me throw a black man. Let me not just oh, what about the brother? It doesn't matter. When we as black people, I'm gonna go down a hole, rabbit hole. As we as black people, when we looking for that resume, I need a resume like Die Hard. Okay? I need to feel like you is Bruce Willis in Die Hard the movie. I need to feel like you are what's a modern day black movie that I need you to feel like you are Denzel Washington in American Gangster. Okay? I need to feel that type of strive. You need to have some type of resume to back you up to say that, look, I've been through this. Oh shit, okay. You one of them. I've been through the struggle. I fell off. I damn near lost my family. I am a family man. I probably served a little time in the army, or I did things productive. I'm not scared of these lobbyists that's gonna pay me off and be like, I'm not scared of that. I tell people every day, here you go. I tell people every day, like, if I truly ran for something like the mayor, because this I really thinking about it running out here in Nevada. I'm not gonna trip off no lobbies talking about, hey man, I'm gonna give you the cell phone This bank account is gonna be full of money and you got fully access to it. You can't bribe me like that. Cause you know they're not gonna come to me with no briefcase full of money. What is it gonna take? Michael.
Michael.
What you want to be called, Michael? Huh? You know what I'm saying? You think us lobbyists? You think us tech boys, we can't buy you out? Come on, man. 20 million, 40 million, 50 million. Come on, man. Come be on our side. Come. Huh? What's my? You can't do that. Why would I bribe money from you as a lobbyist when I know I get in here, I got a budget to work with? I just deal with my budget. I've been poor all my life. I work hard to get in this seat to do the right thing. Why am I going to let this money change me or change my idea of thoughts? Because then I know what I got to do for these streets. We're talking about Nevada. We're talking about Nevada. We're talking about I got to fight against the union. You know what I'm saying? I got to fight against the casinos because they gonna try to. Hey, you know what? Hey, man, casino, man. I just give you 2% of profit. You know, I can't work no money, nothing. I just want to do the right thing for my little 4-8 years, however long I'm in office. Why you can't just let this 4-8 years of me being in office and me do the right thing? Let me fix these potholes. Let me fix these drainage systems. Huh? Me. I do it. Who's doing it now? It's not been the right now. Nevada is so tripping off getting prepared for the Olympics. That is Nevada's goals right now. I gotta get ready for the Olympics. New casino, developing land and stuff like that, and moving away, more apartments. For one, every new apartment got to be big and spacious. I need poor apartments, mid-size. I need all type of apartments, but yo, they got to be big. We need elbow grease around here. We need elbows. Like, people are tall. You need apartments for 7-foot people, 6-foot people, 5-foot. Like, come on, man. All these big corporations that's buying up these blocks and homes by the shit ton just so they can overprice them, so the poor people can't buy them up, so we can use them as real estate. Yeah, I would take a heat. Like, no, none of that. Stop that. We go make it for the poor people. We go make the poor people get some of this.
Yeah, I'm laughing because Michael Loki catching me falling asleep over here.
All right.
I'm over here going to sleep. Michael looking at my ass like, girl, y'all wake the fuck up.
You better not. But now listen here. I done watch people, now changing the subject on it. I have seen people on YouTube do the fall asleep thing on YouTube, and they still
I apologize, y'all. That is so rude. That is so disrespectful.
But if I
do feel like falling asleep, though, can I lay down? All right.
But I was gonna say, now if I was doing a long marathon, y'all, which I have done one, I have done an 8-hour show, I did a 10-hour show before. I get it. I get it. I understand. I remember once I ain't gonna do it now. I ain't doing it tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because I would need volunteers to come on the show. Hey, I'm gonna need some help, nigga. I got a long way to go. We only 3 hours in. We talking about 8 hours, 10-hour shows. Stop playing. I'm like, I need some more Red Bulls.
You looking ass.
But I've been there. I've done that. You know.
Well, do your big one.
Huh?
If y'all hear me in the back snoring.
Oh no, we can't be doing that. We can't. No.
Just tone me up.
You can't be doing that. Here, smoke this weed. It'll wake you up.
No, it's not. Need some fucking water. I should have walked to the store, Michael.
You better do like they do.
What?
That Uber Eats send it to you.
Hell no, I'm gonna throw. What? That's just the most retarded, dumbest shit ever.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Uber Eats. You're like, if you break it down, you're basically paying for a whole meal plus an additional $7 plus an additional driver's fee. So are you really like what? People just. I'm just glad my mama know how to cook, so I have home cooked meals. I can't relate. But this shit was
Yeah,
hard.
man. You can't be mute this long without saying something on here.
Okay, so what we gonna say? Okay, so right. Zaire, why are you still?
Yeah.
Actually, why you still mute? I just burnt the shit on myself.
Alcohol kicking your ass.
No, I damn. Well, I'm just listening to you. I almost fell asleep, but honestly, I was.
I'm dead boring.
You did not.
No,
fall
it's not.
asleep.
It's not that you boring. It's just I'm just almost fell asleep, man.
You tired? Yeah, listen here. If y'all tired,
Nigga,
y'all
we
can
been-
go.
I have no intention of leaving right now. I mean, I'm smoking. I'm chilling. I'm just.
I mean, if
I'm
y'all,
just
listen, if y'all want to stay on here until we all fall asleep,
Michael,
then we can do that.
nigga, listen.
I know it's late for you.
Shit, what time is it? Shit, I don't know.
It's like what?
Oh, it's 2:31 here.
Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Thinking about.
I'm
grabbing
good.
something.
I'm up.
You up? Yeah. Okay. Let's keep smoking then.
I might not smoke no more. I'm good. I just make sure my company get, comfortable. Like you can't say that you didn't come over here to the King Banya show. King Bayan look up my silica face. Kusalayo makalala. We're gonna go to some instrumentals, y'all. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, you can start rapping?
Probably can't do it, but we're gonna see what I can do. I suck. I'm the worst freestyler of them all.
Let's hear what you. Let's see what you can do.
No, let's see what you got to say. Don't just get. We're gonna play little instrumentals in the background.
Say what?
Say what? 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Mic check.
You gonna play instrumentals?
Can you hear it?
No.
You know why you can't hear it? Because there we go. Yo, Michael. All right. All right, Mike. I'm looking for your name. I'm gonna send you the invite.
Hold on.
I got so much juice. No, hold on. I've been drinking some Kool-Aid and some Red Bull. I gotta eat bad. That's what's up. Check me out. I'm on Instagram. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I be forgetting that I be on the ground, cheesy. Ooh, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Hey, I'm like dirt when you gotta fall. I'm busy, got my hoop because I'm ready to ball. So smooth when you're crossing over. AI, cause the knowledge and this shit ain't over. The game has been written on the damn books. I came in his name with no hook. I just came to the game with no shook. I came for the fame with no guilt. I spilled the game with no milk. Here's the cookie for you rookies when you stepping in. I'm like your best friend with no sin. Sipping on a little gin in the end. At the end, you gotta do it all over. I just nickname, but don't call me Hover. I dig y'all up with a damn shovel. And I don't worship the devil. Here. What it do? Scooby Doo like snacks and good rats and all that facts, and that was shit for crack. Yeah. I like the piano. It's real basic. I love instrumentals.
Yeah. Hey, they call me April. Slow down. Hey.
I know I can't sing. People like shut up.
Shut up. Relax.
I hate when they don't mix it up. Like, man, come on, man, mix it up for me. But they knew it. I don't know. It's something about East Coast beats that just be so thugging to me. I don't know. I'm like, man, we got to get you. I mean, back in the day when I was a little young rapper, boy, I've been all up on track. Man, I've been spitting for hours.
New April, you don't care about my live, you don't care about my ride, hit me up on my side.
New April, drop
Get up in the car.
2024, 2025.
Come on, girl, let's ride. My thing, let's ride.
New April, let's ride. Let's go, let's get it. You think I had your back like that? Remix, April. You want to give them the original? Hold on, April. Hold on. You. Give them the remix, April. Don't give them an original verse. We dropping soon.
My bad.
April, the new mix is dropping real soon, y'all. Let me start that beat over. Man, I'm DJ Cranberry. This is your new host. This is what we doing. New hours. This is on sleeper pack. Everybody on a sleeper pill. Wake up. Get your call. New April 2025. 2024. We don't know. Drop real soon. Let's go.
That ass clap. Do a turn around. Look at ass drop.
Let's go.
I don't fucking know.
We don't know. 2024 and 2025, we don't know. It's dropping soon, though.
Hey.
Get hot. You drop the mic.
Hey.
New April. Coming 2024 and 2025, we don't know. Drop it soon.
It's funny as shit.
The new mix. It's the remix. We got Tommy Hilfiger on the track. We got April on the lyrics. Who is me? Who am I? Who is me? It don't matter. Big Mike. I'm Little Mike. I'm Skinny Mike. I'm moving out the way, Mike. I'm little Mike.
I'm just playing dog. It's Big Mike on the motherfucking track. Yeah.
Come on, Tommy. You a scratcher. Hey, that'd have been hard. Hey, boy, you would start doing that mix and stuff. I'm like, you know, with Tommy Dog, you can show some type of facial expression. That nigga act like he just got off work and you just worked and they just beat the shit out you. Like, what's on, bro? You all right? Come on, okay, we're gonna stop what we're doing. We're gonna give you the spotlight. What's wrong? You all right?
Oh, I know
You
y'all
want a
niggas ain't talking
hug?
about me.
Nah, your name ain't Tommy.
Oh man, listen, nigga.
Yeah, here we go. Now
Nigga,
we getting somewhere.
listen, nigga, I'm just watching y'all. I don't know why you stopping, nigga.
We stopping because you making this face like you Suge Knight. Like I felt like I was signed by you or something. Like if I didn't drop the
talking
hardest
about-
lyrics, nigga, you would come.
See, this is why you can't talk to niggas. Niggas be exaggerating shit. No, I'm just
That's okay.
watching.
That's what I do. That's what I do. So what? And black power. I mean white powder. I mean white. You know what I'm trying to say.
All that, but
White powder. I mean white power.
you know, Michael, that white powder. That's crazy.
Oshkosh.
Michael, that's what you
Y'all
be
do
doing.
Oshkosh, that clothing company.
You like that white powder, Michael? You like that snowman?
Huh? When it's cleaning my clothes, it's called detergent.
You like that, Mr. Snowman?
I like that detergent when it's cleaning my clothes.
What's wrong? What's wrong with Snowman?
Yep. Huh? No, I like Mr. Green Man.
Come be careful. I might have family on here watching this shit.
They be like, "Oh my mom, he like Mr. Snowman. It's hot as hell outside."
He like doing Snowman.
Steve the Snowman.
Oh, nigga. You
all right, y'all. We got the goof in. What?
You be putting this like I'm gonna talk to you.
Oh my God. Calm down, guys. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We don't do drugs over here, okay?
Okay, I'm making sure you straight.
I don't think you making sure. I think you were trying to just accumulate, and accumulate. I ain't even want you to go down that road. Okay, I got you.
Stop.
I got you. Nah. See, I thought I found a panel, but I forgot these are. I cannot find. Why is it so hard to find Democratic podcasters just to hear what they think?
I want to talk about no raggedy ass Democrats.
Like that shit is weird. Now I can go to the View and tell you what they think about some things. I've been searching for the man every night and day.
I never lost a minute of sleep, and I was worried about the man thing might have been.
Keep on turning. Keep on turning.
Rolling on the river.
Smoking on the
We were smoking.
rolling weed. Smoking weed.
Smoking on the river.
Rolling on the
out and did it. Working for the man.
Okay, hold on.
What's up, Slow? But I never lost 1 minute of sleep, and I was worried about the.
You gonna hold it down? I take my dog.
Yeah, a POP. Okay, y'all, what's your answer? It's Miss Thick Thighs coming into the building. Big wheels keep on. This how the Burn Live check gonna look.
I'm looking for something else, but yeah, I'm old.
What's the old one? Okay. Okay. Yeah. All I know is I'm high as fuck right now.
What the fuck is this? I did not mean to play that. Oh.
Is there anything you want to talk about, Zaire?
Well, I was gonna ask you the same thing. You
What
just
you over there laughing at?
you just staring at me. Whatever you staring at.
Oh, I'm staring at you. I need to. I'm not staring. Actually, I was looking up something.
Yeah, I see the
I
screen.
didn't see your.
But you on YouTube?
Yeah. I don't know what you want to talk about.
Shit, I thought you were just reading the comments.
So, yo, what's going on, everybody? I'll let you guys on Instagram. Welcome. You said it. The comments or y'all don't know. Because if it was up to me, I have a ghetto ass podcast talking about every damn thing. But shit, we got it on.
Yeah, I see. You definitely have not changed.
What you mean? What's so funny?
You still haven't you haven't changed.
What that's supposed to mean?
It's been 2 years and you still talking about if it was up to me, it'd be ratchet this and ratchet that.
Oh my God.
But how have you been?
And not in that sense like ratchet though. You get what I'm not ratchet, but like more.
I know what you're
You
talking
know, not ghetto. I ain't talking about like no. Still, it's like classy.
Well, I know you ain't ever gonna be ratchet.
What you trying to say? I'm a little ratchet. Look, just because you see me in the state that you see me in, doesn't mean that's me.
What you talking about?
I don't know.
I wasn't trying to throw shots at you. I'm listen, what are you talking about, the state you in? I haven't seen you in it's been 2 years since I talked to you.
I know it's been 2 years. I'm just saying, like,
no,
well, I'm good. I'm good now. I said when you first see me.
No, I know what you're talking about. I thought you were being funny.
Oh no, I was being funny. I gotta stop taking stuff so serious.
Okay, I was being funny. Huh?
I still gotta stop taking stuff so serious. My apologies.
Oh, I thought you said I would. No.
That was my fault.
But I hope you've been well.
Yeah, I've been good. I stayed back in Vegas.
I had a feeling you were going to go back. I had a feeling you were going to go back.
Yeah, we went back. We ended up coming back here. Now I stay with my mom and my dad. I'm just like, it's just better that way because I could just save and stuff. And
you thinking about getting your old apartment back?
Hell no. That's not gonna happen.
Well, I'll just say this before
I'm gonna get my old apartment back. That shit dead.
Well, I'll just say this before Michael gets back on here, though. I'm sorry how I left things off the last time.
You so good, Zaya. I don't feel on top of it about, and I'm saying anything. I don't hold, I don't hold grudges. Grudges, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, you was there for me. So it's like I don't feel on top of it about that. I always wonder like on how you doing and or if you're okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person. Always reach out to you, always texted you.
Do you think we would have been better? Do you think we would have been good as friends, though?
You said what?
Do you think we would be cool as friends?
Yeah, we'll be great as friends. Yes, we'll be great as friends. I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that?
Oh yeah. I just haven't talked to you in 2 years. That's all.
I know it's been a minute. It's the shoes for me.
Lemon pepper sticks.
My goodness, they're talking for real. But no, we'll be great as friends out here. It's all love. No hard feelings. I told you I don't hold grudges. It's not.
I'm sorry.
Not the one.
What's
to
funny?
make this a better place for you and for me. And
y'all all right.
You see, I was crying and you steady lying. We'll make it for you and for me. I know.
Okay. What's going on? I know. You know what?
It's beautiful.
You scared me.
It was real beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was touching. I have moments like this.
But not for real. Yeah. You know what my inbox is?
You know my inbox. Text me anytime you know that you straight blocked me.
Well, he ain't blocked
you,
me, but he or charged.
but you tried, and you know
Hey,
I
what?
fucked you up.
The hell you talking about?
I don't know what the hell I'm singing about.
From your messages. I can't.
I'm from
We can
your
text each other off of
messages.
social media.
Social media. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm just trying to reply. Hoping I'm telling no lie. I'm sorry.
Just don't have a good boo boo. But the way his ass is begging to go outside, damn.
Boy.
He's smart as fuck. You know, when you ready to go outside.
You're learning.
You get that butt tap now?
What what in the Smurf
Come here
snaps
now.
is that?
What?
I hate that I'm not getting no good stories, but as soon as I get up off of her,
You got a good story.
I'm gonna get all the good stories. On me. I'm like, man, I was just one click away. One at the loneliest number that I have been. Do. One. We don't know. Oh, snaps.
This is Lewiston. You might know it as the home of Idaho's the 13th best place to retire in the state of Idaho, at least according to this one website. But this small town of 34,000 people is probably best known for this, the Port of Lewiston. This seaport, located 336 miles from the Pacific Ocean and residing entirely within a landlocked state, is far and away the most inland seaport that you can reach from the West Coast. And since America hasn't done anything for the sake of it being cool since 1969, there is, in fact, an actual reason that this exists. So let's talk about the Port of Lewiston, why it's there, and what it takes to receive ocean-going vessels 300 miles from the actual ocean. First, let's zoom out. This is the United States. You might know it as the home of Idaho's westernmost Dairy Queen, but it's probably best known for this: 4 million miles of sweet, sweet highways. But these are not all of America's highways, because the US Department of Transportation actually manages 2 different highway systems. There's the classic interstate highway system that we all know and love and sometimes don't love because cars are going to be the death of us all. But there's also this one, the US Marine Highway System. Often running quietly along its landside counterpart, each one of these routes is a...
All right, my bad. I thought this was about something else. I thought this was about something else. I ain't gonna lie to myself. Not gonna lie to my thing.
I've never drawn a paycheck from any other business in my whole life. I started here in 6th grade. This is all I've ever known.
Man, that look beautiful.
It's beautiful out here. We're driving through the mountains to Seeley Lake in Missoula County. It's a small town, about 1,600 people. And we're going to Pyramid Mountain Lumber. That is the biggest employer in this town. And it's been a family-owned and operated timber business for 75 years, 4 generations.
In Missoula County. We're a random length sawmill, so we cut all widths, all lengths.
You got 2x4s.
2x4 through 2x12, 1x4 through.
Boy, y'all say y'all be getting it from all Mexicans. Y'all see where y'all get y'all lumber from? These guys.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Wow.
Oh, Michael.
To
Oh.
1x12 and from anywhere from 6 to 16 feet.
Let's take a look. What are we going over here?
We're heading in the sawmill. So
You know what? I ain't gonna do it to them. Go on, man. Get on up so y'all guys can go to sleep and all that good stuff, man. I can find some other things I can do, get into. Until next time, I ain't gonna even play with you guys. I ain't gonna even play with you. Hey, we out.